beating Vian last week 47-14 in Ada, and now going to Yukon on tonight to play the Jones Longhorns, a team that we saw in week 2, defeated them 34-8 here at Reed Field. Brad, you go back for several years. Washington and Jones battled out not only in regular season but in the postseason as well.
Yeah, this will be the 4th game in the last 2 years, but it'll be the 4th consecutive playoffs that we've seen each other as well. So 6 times in 4 years, twice in the regular season, 4 in the postseason. But even goes deeper with our baseball programs. I think our baseball programs have played them in a regional tournament the previous 2 years. They, their girls beat us in the state championship game in basketball last year. So Jones and Washington, and what's crazy is forever we'd only seen them in a couple of things.
Right.
The last several years we've seen them in a lot. They beat us out in the regional tournament in boys basketball a couple of years ago. So Jones and Washington finally, 2 city area schools finally crossing paths, in big time games, and so. It's one of those things where we've seen each other enough. We actually are going to take each other off the regular season because there's a chance we could see each other in the postseason so much. So, but another big time game between 2 really good programs.
Let's talk a little bit about last week's game against Vian, Brad, 47-14. A game that you start off slow again defensively as Vian they move the football down the field. You come up with a stop on on 3rd down, and they have to try for a field goal. And again, we're playing at East Central, college field, goalpost narrow, and they clank it off the left upright, and then you go on a run. You get the football, and your offense was clicking, Brad, all game long.
It did. We have our first play of the game we really thought was going to be a big play for us. We have a miscommunication up front. That kind of hit us in the backfield, blocked 10 positions, did it right, 1 screwed up. So now you're kind of sitting in second behind the sticks. We want to try to go to a safe play. We were able to. We thought it was going to be safe. Nate read it perfectly. Major threw an even better ball, and kind of broke the game wide open on that second play. Finally punched in and scored. After a couple penalties, we punch it in and score. And then we get the ensuing kickoff back. They fumbled the kickoff, and they had struggled with our watermelon kick and squib kick week 0, and then they gave us 2 back that game, and then they gave us the 3rd one back in this first kickoff that we had this last game, and then now all of a sudden you're down 12-0, and we really felt like our defense might have missed, screwed up on some stuff early. But if we could get some things righted, we were going to be in a good spot, and we were able to get enough stops, and then the offense just kind of kept the pedal down. So offense really kind of broke the game open, but defense still played a stellar. I know we gave up some touchdowns, but that's going to happen when you play in the quarterfinals, play good teams.
Yeah.
They're going to get their teams are good enough to get stops. Their team's good enough to move the ball and get points on us. So even though sometimes it was not up to our standard that we wanted, we still got some meaningful stops and some big plays on the offense and defense side.
Yeah, I missed a couple extra points again. We missed it as talked about Vian missing a field goal on the narrow. We missed one. We kicked one wide left. Just kicked it wide right the next time. But he finally settled down and put them through after that.
He did. They were jumping our line, and I told him, I was like, listen, you cannot be affected by what they're doing in front of you. You've got to stay through the ball, trust your blockers. Hopefully we'll get a call. We never got a call. One time, Wyatt Phillips, the guy, had both feet on his back. Both of the guy's feet were on his back, and he was trying to jump to block it. So I understood that got in his head a little bit, but then he settled in. We were able to get the 2-point conversion and make it 21-0. And then he went, after that, he kicked some extra points really well. So it is tough because the field goal, they're more narrow, but they're also taller. Wow. So it looks even more narrow, and they have to get adjusted to that, and he will. Hopefully we get another opportunity down the road, but he made some adjustments, did a good job.
Yeah, the offense gave up a couple turnovers. couple of fumbles that very not like your offense. One again, Hudson broke it, and somebody come from behind and punched it out.
Did the kid that made the play, Hudson? At first, I thought he was carrying it a little low. He was, but when he felt contact, he did bring it. The guy made a perfect chop at it. He didn't quite have all the points covered. Ball comes out, turnover. Unlike us, what I was happy for is when they came to the sidelines, there wasn't a lot of panic. There wasn't a lot of, it was, hey, we got to go get that one back. We can block them. The offensive line was very encouraging to the skill positions because sometimes, we have it blocked up and you guys fumble. They did a good job of staying together, communicating, and really showing ownership together in what we were going to do moving forward.
Yeah, 47-14, good victory for the Warriors. Advance on to the semifinals here tonight. Again, we taped these earlier in the week, so we're get everything set for our broadcast. But now, Brad, you've had a chance this week to turn your eyes towards Jones, and they had a wild ball game last week. They scored 56 points, but gave up 36 too.
Yeah, victory, and they jumped on them quick. Victory, I think Jones scores on the first play of the game. Victory goes down and scores. And it was kind of a back and forth battle until like 21-14. Jones gets a stop, and then they broke it wide open. Second half, I think they gave up 2 scores in the first half, 2 scores in the second half, but victory never slowed down Jones's offense attack. And Clayton Creasy, the quarterback, had a great game running and throwing the ball. And he is a great player. I think he's a UCO commit, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And so they have a lot of weapons around them. So their offense was clicking, put a lot of pressure on Victory's defense to get a stop, and they never could, which then ultimately put all the ownership on Victory's offense, and they just couldn't keep up the scoring because Jones's defense kind of settled in there in the second quarter. So they're clicking right now. They're playing really well offensively. Defensively, I know they gave up some points, but through the last part of the year, their defense has played very solid, very balanced. You talk about balanced offenses. Sometimes you don't talk about balanced defenses, and they've been very balanced in stopping the run and pass and trying to limit what people can do.
Yeah, Creasy didn't play against us in the regular season game. Had a shoulder injury from the week before, but the backup was a sophomore kid, played very well against us. And but the thing that I've mentioned to people, Creasy doesn't play defense, and the Warriors, Brad, your offense was able to move the ball at will against Jones in the meeting earlier this year.
Yeah, we jumped out early, popped some stuff, had a great first drive, kind of between the tackles, and our offensive line really started to control the game. Every team has man coverage. Not every team runs man coverage every play like they did. They ran cover 0, so there was no help. They were bringing 7. We struggled protecting a little bit, made a couple of adjustments at halftime on the protection. Overall, when we were able to protect him, we were able to get open, get some receivers, the football, and then I think that night, if I'm not mistaken, that's whenever Hudson Howard had a big night rushing the football as well. So started out kind of good, and then there was a little bit of a lull offensively, and then we were able to, in the second half, just kind of run the ball and kill some time. Point total 34, I think, is what we had. Right. Defense was able to slow down their offense, kind of a bend don't break early in the game, and then we settled in and played well. So we're going to have to be better early on defense than what we've been the last several games.
Well, they're going to be ready to play, Brad. They're going to when they came here with their starting quarterback out, that has to take some of your momentum away from you, just in a thought process that you're going in without your best player. So tonight he's going to be back, and that's got to help them mentally.
Oh yeah, I mean, he doesn't play defense, and they didn't slow us down. And sometimes the adverse effect on the other side of the ball is you try to do more than what you should, or overplay, or it's such a blow that it just kind of takes the wind out of your sails as a team. And I think any coach would tell you that shouldn't happen, but a lot of times that is what it is. You don't get to, as a coach, you don't get to pick who your leaders are.
Right.
And you don't get to pick who your glue and catalyst and stuff are. And that's really what Creasy is to them. They had some success last year at times moving the football in our two matchups, and he was a big reason why. And so I think they thought, can this sophomore get it done? A very athletic sophomore, very athletic quarterback, had a big time arm. Just maybe the efficiency wasn't there on the offensive side of the ball, because they had 2 or 3 opportunities in the first half they could have scored, and we were able to stop them. And I'm sure in their mind they're thinking, hey, we get our guy back. Now it's going to put the pressure on Washington. We score, and so I think there's ways that both teams can justify that game. And we tried to go over both sides. Like,
Right.
we tried to think what's their thought process, what's our thought process, and so at the end of the day, we just have to take care of business and do what we do.
Yeah, your quarterback's pretty good too.
Yeah.
You can say talk about Creasy and that. And you've played against some good quarterbacks throughout the year, but Major's right up there with him.
Major, what he does, people see the throws, they see the accuracy, they see whatever, all the things that they see. They see his speed. He was able to get out and run a couple times last week. But I think the preparation, what he does mentally to leading up to the game, allows him to basically be an extension of our coaching staff on the field. He changes protections in the front. He side adjusts things. He gives audibles. He knows what plays to audible out of and what plays not to audible out of. And so he is a truly an extension of the coaching staff on the field, but he works at it. It's not just a thing that, he's more talented than everybody. He's very talented, but he outworks 99% of the people, if not 100% of the people he plays against.
Well, and the offensive line, Brad, these guys, most of the time they're outsized.
Yep.
When you look at your starting right tackle, weighs maybe 170 pounds, if I'm.
He told me 178 the other day. He
Okay.
said I wasn't giving him enough credit whenever I said 170 pounds, because most of the time that's what I say.
Yeah, but he's always going to be outsized, but you don't see him miss blocks.
They are very. I was looking at, went to the NHS induction, and Kelby was getting inducted, and I walk in and I see 4 of our 5 starting offensive linemen as leaders of that, as president, vice president, and all that kind of stuff. And you're going, okay, this is why they can handle all the checks. This is why they can remember all the plays, is these guys are just good kids. They're good, hardworking leaders. They take ownership in what they do. They communicate well with one another. They remember plays and adjustments. Their recall of what happened is amazing. And they understand the total concept of the offense, and it makes them very dangerous. And Coach Fearborn and Coach McKay have done a great job of working with them and getting these guys prepared mentally and physically to handle being outsized every game.
Yeah, you see them when I'm on the sideline, and you see them come off, and they go and sit down and they talk, and Coach Fearborn's there with them, and they do remember. They can tell you what somebody did to them. And they know what adjustments need to be made too.
They do. They'll talk about even we don't need to change the play. We need to change our technique into this. We need to, gap hinge here. We need to slide and cut this guy off or scoop this. And they're basically communicating with us of what they think would work. And then we either go, yay, which is a lot of times, do that, or because if they have ownership in it, they're going to more than likely get it done. Or we can say, hey, we can do this, or we can do that, and they'll go, hey, we're good with that as well. And so it's a good working relationship. It's not coaches talking down to the players. It's them communicating with us communicating with them, and that's the reason why you see the in-game adjustments be so seamless.
Well, they are, like you said, great kids. The entire bunch are very good kids, and they're fun to watch each and every Friday night. So this Friday night, Brad, playing in Yukon, new stadium for us to play in.
Yeah, 2017 state championship game against Millwood's the last time we've been there. Great venue. Love the venue. I think it's a beautiful stadium. The locker rooms for both home and away are great. Big. It's just a good spot right there on the field, and easy access. off the interstate for people to come and watch. So hopefully we have a big crowd, and everyone's excited and ready to play.
Yeah, this will be a game that just because we've won before 34-8 doesn't mean that you don't need to come out and watch it. But again, you think go back to last week, Brad, with playing Bayern, we still had probably twice to three times as many people as they did. So we travel very well.
We travel well. I think our fans get excited when we travel, and I think we've talked about this in previous streams. Is they look forward to going on the road. It's kind of a badge of honor, that
Right.
Hey, we outdid this team or we outdid this team, and we travel better than that. And when you hear the parents, you hear the fans talk about that, they take a lot of pride in it as well as what we do. I mean, it's a great feeling whenever you walk out onto that field and you see the fans, there in the packed house. So don't expect anything different tonight, and ready for another great game.
The only thing we got beat in last week was the horn race.
Yeah, we did. We're going to have to outdo them with numbers, because
Yeah.
I don't know if any one horn can be that loud.
I talked to the gentleman that had that horn after the game, and I said, "Hey, you beat us in the horns." And he said, the funny thing is, he said, "I've got one just like it at home that I didn't bring." So
Wow.
I said, it sounded
Wow.
like a train whenever he blew that. But hey, we've got them outnumbered in fans, and we appreciate all the fans that come out each and every Friday to watch these guys, because they are a good bunch. Brad, let's wrap this up as getting ready for the Longhorns tonight. Anything that you think that's going to be special that Jones is going to try to throw at you?
I think the biggest thing, both teams know what everyone's basic offense and defense is. It's that slight adjustment here or there. It can be an alignment thing. It can be just a responsibility thing. That our coach, which makes these games fun for coaches, because you're really trying to be in tune to the minor details that might go unseen. And so I really think it's going to be the staff that finds the minor details can make those adjustments within the game, and the players be able to handle those adjustments. As far as gameplay for our players, it's taking care of the football and tackling in space. I mean, it really does boil down to that. The basic fundamentals of the game are going to come back to block, tackle, and take care of the football.
Yeah. If you have it, they can't score it.
That's right. Yes, sir.
So it's very simple football. Brad, best of luck to you and the Warriors tonight, and we will visit with you at halftime, as we always get to do. Stay tuned. We'll have, after a commercial break, we'll have Kyle and TJ will be in the booth, and we'll have more of the pregame right here from UConn as the Warriors get set to take on the Longhorns of Jones in the state semifinals in Class 2A. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
A-Plus Real Estate. We love helping people.
At A-Plus Real Estate, we know that your home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make, and we want your purchase to be easy. We can help you with your personal residence, your commercial property, or land, and we're proud to represent The Oaks, a new gated addition in the Washington School District located on Highway 39. Contact Anita at A-Plus Real Estate.
At 387-3322. We love helping people.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome, Warrior fans, to Yukon High School. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson as the Washington Warriors, #1 in the state, with a 13-0 record. A 28-game winning streak, faced the Jones Longhorns for the 6th time in the 4th year, Kyle. And this one is going to be a doozy. The Warriors will have to face Clayton Creasy. Didn't get to see him the first time around at Reed Field earlier on in this year, where the Warriors were able to come up with a 34-8 victory. So you got to think the Longhorns think that might be an edge for them going into this game.
Yeah, that's what we've heard, all week, talking to everybody is, one QB was out when you guys beat them earlier in the season, 34-8. But in my eyes, is he worth 30 points? You know what I mean? So we'll definitely see tonight. They got a big win last week against Victory Christian, 58-36, and they look pretty good, TJ. I was able to watch that game, and Jones looked pretty good on offense, but that was not a defensive game by any means on either side of the ball.
No, and Victory Christian was a team that I was curious to see if they could come away with that victory for Victory Christian, with that win, because they're kind of hiding on that east side of the state, and they've been putting up big numbers, but just not enough firepower to go against that Jones Longhorns team. As we'll send it down to our man on the sideline, Stuart McPherson. I hope he's bundled up down there on the way down here. Wifey had to make sure you had all your clothes on the way down here.
It's you know what? There's no breeze, so it's not bad at all right now. But guys, hey, 4 years in a row, in the last 2 years we played them 4 times, 34-8 in week 2 at Washington, without Creasy at quarterback. The only 8 points they scored was on a fumble by our number 2s. That ball went in the end zone. They covered it for a touchdown. This game tonight, guys, I think it's going to come down to our defense. Their defense can't stop our offense. They've proven that. We've proven that. Scored 40-something points in the semifinals last year, and it's going to be our defense. We've played it all year long. Bend but don't break. We did that in week 2, and we're going to have to do that again tonight.
Well, you mentioned those the defense, and the offense for the Warriors, only 34 points, which is below their season average. But a lot of that had to do with the 2 turnovers that the Longhorns were able to force upon the Warriors, 2 fumbles that the Longhorns were able to get. The Warriors only able to create 1 turnover, as they're looking to come out on the field, Kyle, here in the home Reds as they enter on the Yukon Miller end zone. And should be an exciting game. Last time these 2 teams met, Hudson Howard 5 touchdowns with the ball in his hands. Now, you think that's great. We got Hudson Howard, but don't forget about Cade Norman. Cade Norman last week, all he did was rush for 100 and some yards, 115 on 8 carries and 2 touchdowns. So kind of starting to get a dual-headed monster there in the backfield.
Yeah, and really was last first week that we seen Cade kind of a little bit more than normal back there in the backfield. But saw him last year. He was able to come in out of the Wildcat and run the ball. Really had a lot of success down the stretch, in that Wildcat formation in the playoffs last year. So it's definitely good to see him back. Flip over to the defensive side of the ball, man. It was great to see Ben Vaughn was in the backfield a lot last week. Kind of been out all year, made a comeback for the playoffs, and man, this defense they've been deadly this year, man. They've only given up, I believe, 66 points to be exact on the year. And man, having him back with Spalding,
Well, it allowed
the Taylor boys, but
Case Alexander to get out there and develop at that outside backer position and get his future started early. As you heard Coach Beller talk, if anybody listened to the Bob Stoops interview, as he interviewed Coach Beller, Case Alexander is probably going to take over Cooper Alexander's spot on that tight end position. But man, he's had a heck of a year at that outside backer position in replace of Ben Vaughn, and now you got Vaughn back. Last week, your three leading tacklers um, were Tanner Olson, Keller Howard, and Cole Beller. Each had 8 tackles, and so the defense just swarming over that Vian team as they were able to come up with a 47-14 victory and gather up 519 total yards for the Wolverines, including Nate Roberts, 3 catches for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Had a big game last week.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take it down to you one more time. Got one more game on the other side of the bracket going on tonight. Gonna keep an eye on that one for us.
Yeah, Millwood and Keeper. That'll be the matchup for next week. And that one I think is going to be a great game, guys, because I think that Keepers they're that ball control kind of team that they're going to try to keep it away from Millwood. Uh, and that's sort of tonight. I think that's what Washington needs to do. You keep the ball out of Jones's hand, and they can't score. I look for this guy down here, our number 10, Major Cantrell, to have a big game tonight with his feet.
Yeah, we've seen him do that last year at Jones in the second game of the season where he ran that 99-yard touchdown run and really just sealed the game for them. As the Warriors will be kicking off left to right on the screen, Tanner Olson sets the ball up at the 40-yard line. Back to receive is the dangerous it's number 8, Braden Scott. He's lined up at the 25-yard line. Sure, Tanner will try his best to keep it away from him. As we get set for some semifinal football, ball bounces at the 30 and at the 25, away from Scott into the hands of number 21. That is Chase Pitts, and the special teams defense does a great job of corralling the receiver for the Longhorns.
Great pursuit right there. Good start for the game there for the Warriors. D will take the field right here to start the game. We'll see this anticipation with Creasy right here coming on the field. We'll see if he's got something to offer for us. He was out earlier in the year like we talked about before, but man, he's watched him last week.
He's a real deal.
Kid can put up some numbers.
Some say he might be the best quarterback in the state as he lines up in the shotgun position. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left as he sends Braden Scott in motion from left to right. Fakes the handoff, runs up the middle, and is tripped up. Cole Beller, again, one of the leading tacklers last week, makes the tackle after about a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 for the Longhorns.
Creasy just on a design draw right there, going with him. Start out the game. Go to your go-to guy. I was able to pick up 4 or 5 right there. And like you said, Cole Beller coming in, laying a little pop on him, setting the tone early.
Longhorns come out with 2 receivers to each side. Tailback is on the left side of Creasy. And he sends the tailback, number 24, in motion. That's Isaiah Sawyer, and he's looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket, rolls to the left. Now looking to throw. He's got a man open. That is number 1, Mason Wire, as Max Wilson makes the tackle and kind of put the Warriors in a peculiar position there as Creasy was stepping up to run, and so the defender had to step off of Wire, and Creasy does a good job of just throwing it over Wire's head or over the defender's head and getting a completion and a first down for the Longhorns as they have the ball inside Warrior territory at the 49-yard line. 10:53 in this opening quarter. Creasy takes the snap, keeps it, runs up the middle, and he's running with some purpose. That is a 9-yard gain as they're Longhorns of gashing this Warrior defense to start off early.
Yeah, just that's got to be the game plan tonight, TJ. Just let your big guy put up some numbers, can throw it, can run it, and looks to be that Jones is going to stick with that game plan and let him run the ball. Hey, Stuart, is that a light up down marker down there? Is that just
Yeah, it's
we're a ways up
yeah.
here. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that.
Some fancy stuff as the Longhorns run it again with Creasy. He throws it to Scott in the flats. He's at the 30. He outruns a Warrior defender. He's at that 10, and he is in for the touchdown as the Longhorns score on that 39-yard touchdown pass and catch from Creasy to Scott. And good blocking there on the perimeter by the Longhorns offensive players as Scott was able to break a couple of tackles to score that touchdown.
Yeah, great blocking, like you said, TJ. But if you remember, last year when we were at Jones, Scott put up some numbers against us, man. He's a good player. Earlier in the year, they didn't have their one quarterback back there and couldn't really get the ball out to him. But man, you seen right there, Jones got out to Scott, one of their go-to guys, and was able to provide some blocking downfield. And Jones strikes first here in this semifinal game.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for two here as they hand it off to number one. They run the option. It is fumbled, and that's going to be a incomplete, or excuse me, not an incomplete, but a unsuccessful 2-point conversion attempt. But the Longhorns strike first. They're up 6-0 with 10:05 to go in the first quarter. Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to Yukon High School. Longhorns strike first as they're up 6-0, 10:05 to go on the Warriors as the Longhorns set to kick off. Back to receive is Max Wilson. Again, we've bragged about the Warriors special teams all year. Their return game has been very successful and very much a part of the Warriors' winning record. They've been able to return a couple for a touchdown and give the Warriors good field position on plays that don't result in that. Refs whistle the play live, and it bounces off of a Warrior up man. That is Jackson Bird that it hit, and the Longhorns recover. Recovering for Longhorns is number 2, Mason Templeton. And that is not the start you want if you're the Warriors.
Yeah, not sure who that was off of, but man, I'm not sure if that was planned, but you'd almost think it had to be
planned.
kind of,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of a line drive kick,
Yeah.
right off of somebody on that front line. And man, Jones,
Guys,
after striking first blood,
just
that's
like
a
we
big
talked about
turnover.
driving up here, is that you're going to throw the kitchen sink out.
Right.
Because you got to get to the finals. So you're going to do whatever you got to do.
So again, the Jones Longhorns will have the ball at the 49-yard line of Washington. They'll come up with 2 receivers on the left, single receiver on the right, tailback behind Creasy. And they hand it off to the tailback, and Case Alexander and Cole Beller are there to make the tackle at the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 will make it 2nd down and 7.
TJ Jones doing a good job tonight being physical up front. They're getting to that second, third level, and you see right there on first down was able to pick up 3, maybe 4. I'm sure Jones coach probably take that all night.
Yeah, Spalding comes running out as he gets coached up by Coach Beller, it looks like. Coming in for him, I believe. I can't see over there.
It was Cooper.
Cooper, that's going to look like him. Cooper Alexander now at the defensive end position. Creasy sends Sawyer in motion, and Creasy just keeps it up the middle and nothing going as the defensive line of Washington, led by Lane Taylor, Kane Lampkin, and Cooper Alexander, stuff that. Make it 3rd down and about 4.
Warrior defense did a good job staying disciplined right there. Jones had quite a bit of motion going on, and Creasy just tried to run that one up the middle. Locked in on him, and you had the whole swarm of Warrior D all over him.
Now Alexander and Spalding both at defensive end spot with Lane Taylor in the middle at the nose guard position. Lots of speed on the edges on this 3rd down and 4 play as the Longhorns are taking their time. They might have to call a timeout. There's only 2 seconds left on the play clock, and they do get a timeout. Good timeout there by Coach Witt as he's able to save the Longhorns 5 yards on that play. We'll take a break with him. You're watching Warrior Football. Welcome back to UConn. A big 3rd down and 4 play here for the Longhorns. And this Warrior defense, as they come out with 2 receivers to the left and a single receiver to the right. Tailback is Sawyer behind Creasy. And Creasy keeps it up the middle, and he piles through Cade Norman past the 35-yard line down to the 33 and picks up the 1st down. And Kyle, just from the beginning of this game, Creasy is running and playing with a little chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's running downhill. You saw him lower the shoulder and helmet and pads and everything right there, and just run over one of the Warrior defenders right there. But man, you're right. He's coming in. You know, Jones. They've got a little chip on their shoulder tonight, coming in this game with a purpose, and Creasy has showed up to play tonight.
Scott goes in motion, and they hand it to him on the jet sweep. He's at the 30, trying to get to the outside. Good pursuit by the Warrior defense and good discipline as they pull him out of bounds. Tanner Olson and Cade Norman. They could have been a little more physical on that Jones sideline, but showed some good discipline by not throwing Scott down to the ground.
Yeah, done a good job with that all year, man. This team's disciplined, strictly business. They know what they're here for, and like you said, could have got a little extra over there, but ended up holding up. Bring up 2nd down and about 5 here for the Longhorns.
They go in their spread formation. Creasy looking to be the quarterback keeper here. They're on the same play. They scored the touchdown out to Scott, and he's able to get to the flats, pushed out of bounds at the 15 by Cade Norman. Another 1st down. They're going to mark him down at the 14. 7:34 to go, and the Jones Longhorns are looking to add to their 6-0 lead.
Yeah, Jones right there kind of fooled Washington, acted like he was going to run it. Seen that several times tonight, and just flipped it out to 8, like you said. Seen that earlier in the game, and they scored a touchdown on that one earlier. Warriors did a good job of pushing him out of bounds. Had a little room over there on the side, and almost 1st down and goal here. First, and they're going to have about 15 yards to the goal line here.
Creasy, again, runs the same play to the opposite side, and number 21 for the Longhorns receives it and nearly breaks a tackle as he is tackled inside the 5-yard line. That is Chase Pitts, and he's at the 4-yard line. They'll give the Longhorns a 1st down and goal from the 4. And like Stuart, you mentioned, the Warriors, they've been down by 1 score, not very familiar with being down by 2 scores.
Not this year. Not at all.
Seven minutes to go in the opening quarter as the Longhorns come out with 2 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. Tailback is Sawyer, and he gets the handoff up the middle down to the 1-yard line before Case Alexander and Cole Beller, along with Lane Taylor, make the tackle. They'll have 2nd down and goal from the 1, and you got to think the Longhorns got 3 plays to try to score from here.
Yeah, they're going to run it every down right here. They've had success on the ground tonight. Like you said, Sawyer was able to get it down to about the 1-yard line right there. Second goal from the 1 there. They've got a pretty good opportunity right here to punch another score on the board.
Handoff goes to Sawyer, and he goes across the end zone and in for another 6 points for the Longhorns to extend the lead 12-0, 6:25 to go in the opening quarter. And just a unfortunate series of events on that kickoff as it bounces off of a Warrior up man and allows the Longhorns to drive the length of the field, 49-yard drive, and capped it off with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Stuart, you said Jones kind of hold on to the ball. Man, they've done it here. Almost half this quarter's gone, and Washington hadn't even touched the ball yet tonight.
Going for 2 again as Jones is looking to throw it. Creasy looking at the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. So the Warriors have held strong on their 2-point conversion attempts, but are down 12-0, got their backs against the wall. Let's see what the Warriors can do when we come back. We're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv. Welcome back to Yukon, Oklahoma. And Stuart, you mentioned there in the break about those secondary players might having to get up a little bit tighter on those receivers.
Yeah, because he's not throwing a ball more than 5 yards down the line of scrimmage. He's throwing everything a little
Yeah,
slip
sideways.
screens.
Yeah.
So we're going to come play a little press coverage, get up on their face a little bit, and dare them to throw the football deep.
6:25 to go in the first quarter as the Longhorns set up to kick off to Max Wilson. Mason Singletary and Tatum Wilk also back there as this one is punched towards Mason Singletary at the 25-yard line. Stutter steps through a couple holes and has a nice 17-yard return to the 42. And that's where this Warrior offense, which racked up 519 yards last week against Vian, will take over on their first possession of the ball game, down 12 to nothing, led by senior quarterback Major Cantrell. Had a heck of a season. I think his career, he's up to about 85 touchdown passes on the career, Kyle.
Yeah, 88 TDs to be
88,
exact,
there you go.
6,800 yards, passing Washington's all-time passing leader. So he'll have his work cut out tonight, being down 12-0, being down 2 possessions here to start his opening drive of the evening. But see if Warriors can answer right here.
Well, they start out with 3 receivers to the left and hand it off to Hudson Howard. Big hole as he's at the 50, looking for more room. Nice block there. He's at the 30.
Oh, they're going to get a
my.
flag. That is the weakest flag I've ever seen.
That I was waiting for maybe a crackback block penalty there. And the official right on the sideline saw the play happen, did not throw it, came back from the back judge as he made the call. And man, Kyle, that's
Well, they're talking
it's kind of a late flag.
Yeah, that was a very delayed flag.
And
That happened about 5 seconds. I mean, he was 5 or 10 steps downfield of after that block happened, and that late flag comes in. Gonna back Washington up here. Man, what a start to a drive for Hudson Howard, just being negated by a penalty right here.
Again, he had 5 touchdowns in the last meeting between these two teams, and started off really good there, but it's a little too physical of a block there on the
blindside.
Sideline. Yeah.
Well, again, hey, great first play. Just battle back. You can only score 1 touchdown every possession, so don't nothing to get too excited about. Let's just go play football.
Ball after the penalty, it'll be brought back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 1st down and 10 again. As the Warriors have 2 receivers on the right, single receiver to the left is Cage Morris as he goes in motion. Bobbled snap is fumbled and recovered by Hudson Howard as the snap was a little bit high and to the right for Cantrell. Fortunate that Howard was able to recover it. There's 2 Longhorn defenders right next to him, and he pounced on the ball. A loss of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 14 with 5:48 to go in the quarter. Well, he's got to clean that up a little bit. A penalty and another high snap. And this time Hudson Howard's able to get it. He's trying to get to the outside. He's at the 30, and he's not going to be he's going to be tackled right at the 32. Another loss on the play. That time number 12, Luke DeBusk, able to make the tackle. And now a 3rd down and long for the Warrior offense. And just a funky start to this game, Kyle.
Yeah, that's 2 snaps in a row. Really haven't had a problem with snaps all year, and 2 in a row right here to start out the game after the penalty. Put the Warriors a mile behind the sticks. We'll see what Coach Miller has for 3rd and
19
or 20 right here.
Says ball's on the 31-yard line of Washington. Warriors have weapons to get this 1st down. Another snap to the right side of Cantrell. The whistle is blown dead. My goodness. And looks like they're going to bring in Sam Cantrell in as Kingston Stringer's struggling a little bit to start this game off. And he's just kind of, it looks like he's just pulling it or swinging it to his left, the quarterback's right side.
Well, and it's over his head, and he's got a nose guard on him. So he's worried more about blocking than he is making sure we get that snap first.
Well, he's been really good for us all year. I'm sure he'll get this down. He's out here practicing now, so he'll get it going pretty soon as him and Micah Smith practice on the sideline. Cantrell to Cantrell now. As the Warriors looking to throw it. And the pressure is brought, and Cantrell is sacked by number 4, Caleb Chappell, and a possession that every down was not very good.
Yeah, you see that heat up the middle. Talk about Springer being loaded there in the middle. Guys coming crashing in on him. You seen it right there. It came right up the gut and just all over Cantrell in the backfield. Warriors have to punt here, 4th and 32.
Yeah, back to punt is Tatum Wilk, and to receive for the Longhorns, I can't get the number from up here, as Wilk, high end over end punt, bounces at the 47-yard line, takes a Warrior bounce into Longhorn territory. Nice punt by Tatum Wilk, because he's able to flip the field at the 36-yard line. And maybe that's the spark the Warriors need, is some good special teams play there. Get this defense going.
Yeah, Will, great punt, flip the field, man. That's what you expect, after a 2-score, giving up on your first 2 possessions, and then having 4th and 32. That's a mile. That's a lot of ground to gain. Was able to flip the field right there, and he's gonna have to make a few adjustments right here. Like we talked about earlier, gonna have to press a little bit. Press the defenders a little bit. From the outside.
Everything's okay. Deep breath here.
Yeah. A lot of ball game to play. 3:41 left to go in the first quarter as Jones comes out with a receiver on each end of the line of scrimmage. They hand it off to Sawyer. No, they fake the handoff. They're throwing it deep as Creasy's looking for Braden Scott, and he catches it at the 25. Is he going to stay on his feet? Cole Beller there to make the touchdown-saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And I guess that's what you get if you press up a little bit. You give up the opportunity for a deep pass as there's no pressure put on the quarterback, as he faked the handoff on the play action and was able to find Scott. Just threw that one in a bucket, Kyle.
Yeah, just the absolute bomb. Talked about having thrown the ball deep all game. There's your answer right there, bud. Sucked him up on the first play, and Scott. You're gonna hear his name a bunch tonight. He's definitely their go-to guy, and just an absolute missile over the middle there. Sets up a 1st and goal here from the 2.
3:30 to go in the first quarter. Warriors down 12-0. 2 receivers to the right. Handoff goes to Sawyer, and he is in for the touchdown to extend the lead, 18-0. Well, you couldn't draw it up better if you're a Jones Longhorn fan. They've got a turnover on the special teams, a complete stop on the first possession of the Warrior offense, and then they've scored on each drive that they've had as they go up 18-0. 2-point conversion attempt coming. But as Stuart mentioned, there's still a lot of ball game to go, and we got great coaching staff that can make these adjustments. We just can't shoot ourselves in the feet. Longhorns extra point attempt is, they're going to call legal some movement, it looks like. Fortunately for them, that center snapped the ball while the man was in motion. It's going to back it up to the 8-yard line. So they'll have a 2-point attempt from the 8.
I can't remember if they had a kicker earlier in the year. I can't remember them going for.
Yeah, they always went for 2.
Creasy rolling to the right, throws it over the middle, and it is caught.
Gonna have a flag down though.
We'll see what they give him the extra point. He might be short. There isn't an official signal as they look like they've downed him. So that play, as the ref calls holding, will be no good, and the Warriors will be down 18-0 with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. We're watching Warrior football on WatchTheWarriors.tv.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Welcome back to Yukon High School. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson, and a stunned Washington Warrior fan base as they're down 18-0. We'll get to see the first sign of adversity here by this Warrior team. See how they handle it. Again, only down a couple scores. It's potent offense. Gets to get back on the field. I'm sure they'll be chomping at the bit to answer this Longhorn attack. Max Wilson again, set back deep as a high kickoff goes to Singletary again. Covers it at the 12-yard line. Looking to run to the right side. Being chased by a host of Longhorns, and he is tackled at the 24-yard line after a 12-yard gain. It's number 42, Jose Rojas. With the kickoff.
A little bit different go right there. I mean, you got 18 spot up on the board. Might as well kick it deep and try to put them back a little bit.
Well, I'm like you, Stuart. I don't think there's any need to panic. You don't have to try to change what you're trying to do offensively. Just
No, too much time, guys.
Yeah.
Too much time.
run your base offense and take what they give you.
together.
Cantrell hands it off to Howard. He's got room to run. He's at the 30, cuts it back up the middle, and now near the 34-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd down and 1.
Great cutback right there. We've been seeing it all year. That's going to be key tonight. Hudson Howard had a big hole out there on the edge. He just made one cutback, was able to pick up extra 2 or 3 to pick up second and 1 here. Start out this crucial Warrior drive here. 2:46 left on the clock here in the first quarter.
2 tight ends to the right as Howard gets it again, runs it up the middle, and a great push by the offensive line, gets it past the 40-yard line down to the 41, and that'll give the Warriors their first down of the ballgame.
Had five TDs that first meeting, TJ. I'm sure Coach Beller. Let's get going. Let's get with the game plan. Keep feeding him, and we'll see if we can get this thing going here.
1st down and 10. Cantrell fakes the handoff, looking to pass, throws it to Alexander in the flats. He's at the 40, past midfield, and near the 1st down marker.
Great pickup right there. Just a little play action and Major get him out in the flats and hit Coop wide open. Was able to pick up 11 there on the play. Bring up another 1st down for the Warriors.
Ball inside Longhorn territory now at the 48-yard line. Cantrell grabs the snap. Hands it off to Howard. He's got bounces outside. Shows off the speed. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. 10. Touchdown, Warriors!
What a block by 6 out there on the edge, man. Hudson Howard tiptoeing the sidelines. Man, what a block. We talked about this all year, TJ, but the blocking ability of our receivers downfield sprung that run right there.
That was a huge touchdown run. A big 48-yard run by Hudson Howard to kind of slow that snowball down and let the Longhorns know that the Warriors are here. We're about to get going. Extra point attempt is going to be by Mason Thomas. Now kicks it through high school upright, so maybe that'll make a little bit of difference as Nate Roberts set the snap. Tatum Wilk with the hold. The kick is up, and it is the upright. Warriors get on the board. Still down 18-7. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Still nearly snapped it over her head.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome back to Yukon High School. Warriors get on the board with 1:41 to go in the first quarter to cut into this 18-7 lead. And Stuart, you mentioned during the break, got to get a stop here.
Yeah, this is
kind of stop that momentum.
This is important right here.
Yeah, because you got to think, Kyle, that the Longhorns think that they can do whatever they want offensively right now.
Yeah,
They've been able to score
I'm
3
gonna agree. I'm gonna
touchdowns.
agree with them. They've done whatever they wanted. 18 points on the board. Really, Washington hadn't flexed muscle on defense that we've seen all year yet. And like you said, Jones has really been able to do whatever they want. But a stop here would be crucial.
Tanner Olson squibs it. Number 21 for the Longhorns. Chase Pitts nowhere to run as Jordan Kilmer able to make the tackle. And again, a guy that we've said all year, even the last 2 years, just a special teams monster for this Warrior football team.
Special teams specialist is
Yeah, that's
that might be his term, man. We call his name week in and week out, and just a guy that gets down the field and not afraid to go put a hat on somebody. And you got to like that. Some younger guys stepping up. Usually, special teams is filled with a bunch of them, and he's one of them that Coach Beller really sees a lot in.
Well, it seems like he takes a lot of pride in that too, because he's always down there to make those tackles. Longhorns, twin receivers to the left. Fake the handoff. Jake Coles meets him in the hole, and no gain on the play. In fact, I believe he got a 1-yard loss as Coles, the senior linebacker, makes the tackle on Sawyer.
That's how you slow the run right there. Jake Cole's coming off the edge and just laying the wood. That's what you like, going low. Not a huge guy in stature like Cole Beller. And man, them guys, they're not afraid to go low and pop somebody.
2nd down and 11. I believe that's the first backwards play for this Longhorn offense as Creasy was set to take the snap, looking left, double move, now looking to step up in the pocket, and Lane Taylor gets him a sack. The big boy in the middle, fighting off the offensive lineman and getting a loss on the play, bring up 3rd down and 12.
Lane Taylor, a little flashback from last week. We'll give him the scoop and score last week, man. They called that one dead, but Lane Taylor,
big play,
like a bull in the middle, man. Just
he's
coming
hyped
through,
up there on the sideline too. As a 3rd down and 12 is about to happen. Longhorns 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. There's 14 on the play clock, so they'll have to run one more play. Spread formation by Jones.
Turbo.
Got the turbo package in on the defensive line as they know it's a pass play. Creasy stepping up into the pocket, and he's running up the middle, and nice tackle by Hudson. Howard was out there too, playing some linebacker.
Chase Taylor too as well.
And that's going to be short of the 1st down by about a yard or two and give Coach Witt and the Longhorns offense something to think about going into this 2nd quarter as the Warriors are down 18-7. But you can kind of see the momentum shifting the Warriors' way. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
Welcome back to UConn. 4th down and a long 1, maybe a short 2, as the board says 4th down and 2, and the Longhorns are set up as if they're going to go for it. They got a receiver on each side of the line, tight end on each side of the line, as Creasy runs up to the middle of underneath the center, trying to draw the Warriors off sides. Warriors very disciplined and not jumping, and
Jones
looks like Jones would call another timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. We'll keep it right here. Guys, I think you kind of sense the momentum shifting the Warriors' way.
A little bit. You got to make it. You got to get this stop here.
Do they go for it here?
I don't know. You've just been through a series, guys. At the first 3 plays, we had them, and Creasy gets that good run to make it a 4th down and 2. if you don't get it here, you've just given us great field position.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like Stewart. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. Being up at 18-7, being up 2 possessions here, I would probably punt here, but they ran the ball well tonight. You know what I mean? Washington really, other than the last couple plays, really haven't flexed much muscle on the defensive side of the ball. So definitely got to get a stop. But
Looks like they're set up to go for it unless Creasy's going to
He'll
back up.
He does.
Yeah,
He'll
he
back
backed
and
up,
punt it.
looking to punt. He does, as there's no one back to receive the punt. Warriors playing it safe, and the ball bounces around the
Not bad.
26-yard line,
Okay.
and the Warriors will take that. Take that instead of giving up a first down. I guarantee you that.
yeah, Stewart, that's what we talked about. Stop right there for the Warriors is crucial. And man, good job. Hats off to the D for coming in and getting the stop there.
Hey guys, we got a score in the Millwood Kiefer. It's 6-6.
6-6.
All tied.
Winner of that game will play the winner of this game next week, next Saturday, under the lights, 7 o'clock at Chad Richardson Stadium in Edmond, Oklahoma, on the campus of UCO, as the Warriors set up with receivers on each side. Cantrell hands it off in the double tight set. Hudson Howard driving the pile forward down to the 36-yard line. Good job keeping those legs going as Longhorns looked to have stuffed after about 2 yards, but the junior tailback with over now 2,000 yards for his career.
Well, that's what I wish. That's one stat I wish we have is yards after contact, man. It's
Well, I don't know how much you can contact him. He's like trying to catch. You couldn't catch him in a phone booth. Again, Warriors coming out with the 2 tight end set. High snap. Cantrell's able to corral it. He escapes a defender in the backfield, and now he's letting his legs go. He's got room to run. Breaks a tackle. Breaks Brayton Scott up at the 50. He's at the 30. Got a blocker in front, and is tripped up. Oh, my goodness. What a run by Major Cantrell. As Wheels try to get a Purcell Vision Source replay, not able to. My goodness, Kyle.
what a play, man. That play was busted from the start, Major. I've been talking about this for the last 2 years, boys. Put some legs under that kid and give him some space, man. He'll make something happen. And good job right there, just scrambling out of the pocket, making something out of nothing.
Cantrell gets the snap, hands it off to Howard. The 18-yard line. He's at the 15 and falls forward for about the 14-yard line. Wow, what a run. That was looking to be something.
Play should have been a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, and he's able to he broke the ankles of the Longhorns' best athlete at midfield. He's keeping this momentum alive for the Warriors as there's 10 and a half minutes left to go in the half. Warriors down 18-7. Cantrell hands it off up the middle again to Howard. The penalty on the play is
looks to be a hold.
Number 2, Mason Templeton makes the tackle.
Not sure who was on. All their line were kind of bunched up right there in the big groups.
Face mask?
Maybe.
He doesn't have his helmet on, so there's an opportunity there. It's Cade Norman, leading rusher from last week's game against Vian, comes on for Howard.
Oh, chop block. Oh, on them. They're taking out. We're pulling, and they're cutting our guys that are pulling.
Interesting.
Can't do that. Once you're outside the tackle box, can't do that.
So that'll give the Warriors, that'll be half the distance to the goal.
Right.
And be near a first down for the Warriors. See where the officials mark it as they take the ball and put it inside the 10-yard line and put it right at that first down marker. And so the Warriors will have first down and goal from the 7. Hudson Howard looking for his second touchdown of the night. Shell takes the snap up the middle. Excuse me, that's Cade Norman. And he flies through that hole down to the goal line.
Half-yard line.
Guys, those snaps are still high. It's just pulling everything off.
Yeah.
That's still high, but, man, Cade Norman was running downhill right there when he got that ball.
Give some credit to Cantrell. He's corralling those and making plays happen. Stringer needs to calm down a little bit. Calm those nerves down. 9:40 to go. Ball at the 1-yard line. Cantrell takes the snap, hands it off to Cade Norman, and he's in. So offensive line pushes the pile 5 yards deep into the end zone. And just a great job by the line to just dominate the defensive line of the Longhorns to inch closer to the Longhorns, 18-13 now with 9:40 to go in the first half.
Yeah, line doing work there. Did a good job being physical in the trenches. But man, credit that drive to Major. That was a big busted play that Major went 60-something yards for and made something out of, and really kind of brought that drive back to life and put the Warriors on the board to get another score right there.
Mason Thomas in for the extra point attempt. And it is through the upright. Warriors only down 4 now with 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the half. We're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and...
Welcome, Warrior fans, back to Yukon High School. The Washington Warriors ranked #1 in Class 2A. Only down 18-14 now in this semifinal matchup with the Jones Longhorns. Again, the 4th time in 2 years, 6th time in 6 years, or excuse me, 4 years that they've matched up. And 3rd straight year, I believe, maybe the 4th straight year that they've met in the semifinals or in the playoffs for sure. As number 21, they're keeping it away from Braden Scott. He's the one that recovers the kick. And Tatum Wilk, Jordan Kilmer. And looks like number 36, Wyatt Wilk, the Wilk brothers in there on that tackle on number 21, Chase Pitts.
The Wilk brothers, about like the Mighty Ducks, man, had the Bash brothers and just coming in and being physical as you can be, man. Coming in, making some big hits, and Warriors, good job right there. We'll see. Defense did a good job making a stop last go around. We'll see if they can do the same right here because Jones Washington kind of flipped the script on Jones. Jones not able to stop Washington now.
Now Longhorns come out 4 receivers to the right as they go left to right. They send number 24 in motion. Now bring him back to the left side, and Creasy fakes the handoff, and he is tackled by the interior of the Washington defense. Wyatt Denton and Case Taylor on the tackle around the 29-yard line, a 2-yard gain. Make it 2nd down and 7, or 2nd down and 8 for the Longhorn offense.
Yeah, Taylor and Denton right there. Good job of staying home. Really playing their position right there. Creasy tried to get them to bite on handing the ball off. Just ended up keeping it up the middle, and Washington all over that one.
We'll take a break as there seems to be an injured Longhorn on the field. We're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Climate Master Geothermal HVAC Systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
A-Plus Real Estate. We love helping people.
At A-Plus Real Estate, we know that your home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make, and we want your purchase to be easy. We can help you with your personal residence, your commercial property, or land, and we're proud to represent the Oaks, a new gated addition in the Washington School District located on Highway 39. Contact Anita at A-Plus Real Estate.
At 387-3322. We love helping people.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat.
Welcome back to Yukon High School. The injured player was number 72, Ryan Sheffield, for the Longhorns. He was able to walk off the field on his own power. Hopefully he's able to get back in this game. The 6'10" or excuse me, 5'10", 6'10", 5'10" senior. Really doesn't want that to be his last play of his career as they send Sawyer in motion. Throw it out to Scott in the flats. They got a wide receiver screen, and Dawson Thomas pushes Scott out of bounds.
That's the guy, we got to go put a helmet on because we've seen him for several years. He does not like contact.
Yeah.
So whenever they get a chance to make to make a hit, we need to make it count.
It reminds me of a story about Jace Brewer when he played quarterback for the Warriors. It wasn't that he was such a fast player. He just didn't like getting hit, so he just ran away from everybody. That's the story from Jace himself. So third down and short for the Longhorns. Ball is at the 35-yard line of Jones. Creasy with the quarterback keeper up the middle, and we'll see where they spot the ball.
He's going to get a favorable spot right there. Be about a half yard past it. Come up with a first down right there. Get solid run by Creasy.
8:49 to go in the half. Longhorns looking to slow down the momentum of the Warriors that they've built up.
Appreciate all our fans out there staying with us tonight. Got the audio only, TJ. So
yeah,
got some faithful fans out there. Joe Larman just texted me, so give him a shout out. Preach, Will Wilson.
Yeah.
They're listening tonight. So.
It'll be up right after the game.
First down and 10 for the Longhorns. Sawyer takes the handoff, tries to bounce to the outside. Nice tackle by Dawson
Thomas coming off the edge.
He comes from his safety position and flies and tackles Sawyer for a 1-yard loss. Make it second down and 11.
That's what you got to like, man. Safety position coming up there, Dawson. Johnny on the spot. You got to like that out of your guys because tonight, TJ, they really got to be on their game because you can get beat. I mean, we seen it earlier. They've got some receivers. He drops back to pass. Got to cover him up. But, man, you can make that early read on a run and come up and fill a gap, be in the backfield. Dawson Thomas, that was picturesque right there.
You got him in the safety position along with Cole Beller. Wonder if Hudson Howard's all right because they're usually Cade Norman's in that position. Back judge calling a delay of game, it appears. The play clock is at 0. And that's going to be huge for the defense. Back up Longhorns. 5 yards. It's second down and long, but Stuart, you see Hudson down there anywhere? I know he got that last time he was in, he had that helmet ripped off of his head, so
yeah, no, he's fine. He's just not on defense right now.
Get some of that high quality H2O.
Handoff. No, they fake the handoff. Creasy looking to throw. Throws it out to Pitts. And he spins off the defender, but is tackled at the 42-yard line. That's Cole Beller. 43-yard line. And about a 10-yard gain will make it third down and 5. 7:18 left in the half. This will be a huge play here for this Warrior defense.
Yeah, DB's kind of playing off the ball a little bit right there on that last one. Gave him just a little 5-yard out. Was able to come back, and Cole Beller, Olsen, and Taylor there from that middle linebacker position was able to come up, make a play, and bring up 3rd and 5 right here.
We're showing some pressure. Paul's Six Warriors touchdown.
Max Wilson, we've been waiting on that all night, boys. That's his 5th or 6th of the year, I believe. But man, read that out, came up, jumped that route, and Max Wilson, take it to the house, big boy. Pick 6 for the Warriors.
Warriors take the lead on that interception return for a touchdown on the 3rd down and 5 play, and Max Wilson just ran that route better than Braden Scott did. Jumped the little hitch route and took it 40 yards to the pay dirt. Mason Thomas in for the extra point attempt to give the Warriors a 3-point lead. It is up, and it is good. With 6:46 to go in the half, the Warriors take the lead 21-18. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to UConn, Warrior fans. Washington up 21-18 with 6:46 to go in the first half after a Max Wilson interception return for touchdown for the Warrior defense, and that got the crowd lit up, Kyle.
Yeah, you got to love it, man. Max Wilson, that's big right there. That's semifinals football right there for a DB, man. Coming up, making a pick six, flipping the momentum, and Warriors is able to bring down the Longhorn runner there on about the 40, and that's where they will start this drive from. But
Yeah.
man, what a pick right there. What a crucial time in this game to flip the momentum and really get this Warrior sidelines fired up.
Yeah, Nick Norris, the guy returning that kick for the Longhorns, and got to be interested to see what the Longhorns have here.
Yeah, well, the coach, as soon as Max came off the field, he said, "Hey, great job. Now get ready for the hitch and go."
Creasy keeping it, running through the flats again, and the Warrior defense is there as Max Wilson makes the tackle after about a 5-yard gain.
Max Wilson on the stop. Warrior. Stuart, you saw there, Max playing a little bit off the ball.
Yeah, he's you know what? Keep him in front right now.
Second down and 5, 6:12 to go in the first half. Two receivers to the right, two receivers to the left. Creasy looking to run. Cuts it back up the middle and crosses midfield. Going to give himself a first down right at the 50-yard line.
Case Alexander there on that play, man. What a bullet back there in that secondary, man. Man, he'll come in and wrap you up in a hurry.
6-yard gain gives the Longhorns a first down as they look to the sideline, get the next play. If you're Longhorns, might be trying to make this the last possession of the half, as the Warriors will get the ball to start the second half. This Warrior offense, he's looking to strike again. Double move attempt. And Creasy throws it over the middle, and it is caught. Nice catch there by Scott as Jake Coles was in coverage. That pass kind of floated in the air. Braden Scott came back and made that catch.
Yeah, Creasy had to get rid of that one quick. Didn't have a whole lot of time there at the first. Kind of stepped back in the pocket and, man, had some Warrior defenders. I know Alexander and Case Taylor was back there in the backfield. Had to get rid of that ball quick, man. But credit Creasy, man, throwing that ball over the middle and big first down reception right there for the Longhorns.
See, 8 went straight down. He didn't want to get hit.
First down at 10 from the 38. Creasy calling out the cadence at the line of scrimmage, out of the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, throws it over the middle to 8. And that ball is picked at the 1-yard line. Dawson Thomas coming up with the pick. What a play right there. Creasy trying to go to his go-to guy, number 8 right there, throws it up. And Dawson Thomas, Johnny on the spot, comes up with the pick for the Warriors.
Guys, that's what you like. Just don't let them get you deep. Don't let them get behind you. And Thomas is right there. Johnny on the spot, as you would say, Kyle.
Well, and you got to love that for Dawson Thomas, because if fans remember last year in that second game of the regular season, that's where he got knocked out.
Yeah, was out for most of the season.
Yeah,
too.
off that. So he's going to have a little bit of revenge on his mind against this anytime he plays this Jones Longhorn team. And what a play. Safety. He gives the Warrior offense the ball back at the start. First down. Now, got to make sure we get a good snap here. And we do, as Cantrell looks to run it on the quarterback keeper. Breaks it to the outside. Then down to about the 12-yard line.
Stewart, great play call by Coach Bella right there. Just direct snap to Major. Give us a little room, get out, and just good safe play right there.
You know, Coach Beller said that he's a coach on the field and he can audible, he can change the plays, and you want to keep the ball in his hands.
8-yard gain on the play by Cantrell, making 2nd down and 2. And we got some movement, it appears, as we side line judge back the Warriors up 5 yards.
Yeah, good play on first down right there. Give himself a little breathing room and then just turn around and give it right back.
2nd down and 8 now. .4:11 to go in first half. Warriors up 21-18. They will get the ball to start the second half as they come out with Gage Moore, Mason Singletary. As Cantrell's trying to get to the outside, being chased, and does a great job there, Kyle, as he pushes it to the 11-yard line, nearly tackled at the goal line, and was able to escape the blitzing linebacker on the backside and give the Warriors a chance on this 3rd down.
Yeah, and, you know, like you said, could have been tackled right there for a loss right at the goal line or in your own end zone. Was able to kind of wiggle your way out, bring up 3rd down and manageable right here. 3rd down and 2. Pretty sure we'll see a little bit of little dose of Hudson Howard here.
He is the tailback behind Cantrell. Warriors go 2 tight ends. Handoff goes to Howard, jumps over the line of scrimmage, and is near the 15-yard line, down at the 14. Good for a Warrior first down as they have 3:16 to go in the first half. They also have all 3 of their timeouts.
Hey,
So,
and it's just now the opposite. You hope now Washington wants to be the last drive of the half.
Try to get the double dip of scoring, getting the ball in the end zone here and to start the second half to really extend this lead. Got to take care of the ball. Cantrell looking to throw. Double move. Cage Morris is his receiver. Can he come down with it? Oh, dropped. As it was pretty good coverage there by number 11.
Hanson.
Yeah. Asen Hanson. We saw him as the backup quarterback in week 2. And he was right there. Made it hard for Cage Morris. That's just one of those balls that go up and win it.
Ball, man. It's just,
Someone
just
go make
a
a play.
good ball thrown right there. Major, you know, put that right on the money. Give 6 a chance to go up and get it. But like you said, Hanson just went up, made a good play on it, swatted away. Bring up 2nd 10 right here for Major.
Have 2 receivers on the right. Send Singletary from the left to the right. Hand it off to him on the jet sweep. Looking for room to run. And he is slung down after about a yard gain. Now the Warriors will have 3rd down and 9, 2 and counting.
Jones did a good job of stretching the field right there with their defense. They've seen that on film a few times, and man, Singletary just that's one of them. Just get upfield and pick up all you can get, man. You got a whole line of Longhorn defenders out there. And pick up 1 or 2, bring up 3rd down here, trying to make something happen.
You know, Warriors taking their time. There's 15 seconds left on the play clock. Trying to run some of this clock off if they can't get this first down. Looks like the Longhorns are showing pressure and they're bringing it up the middle. Cantrell rolling right, looking to throw left, looking for Cooper Alexander. Or maybe it's that, Cooper Alexander. Nice play by the Warriors as they make that catch at the 32-yard line. 28-yard line and give the Warriors a first down.
Guys,
nice play design there.
We have a lot of college coaches here tonight, and I guarantee you somebody just got impressed with that throw.
Yeah, he went from one hash to the other.
Rolling right, stop and throws back left.
Now they have 1 minute and 42 seconds. All 3 timeouts in the bag as they have 3 receivers to the right. Send Roberts in motion. Looking to throw it deep over the middle. It is Roberts. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he is down inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. A big play on that first down as Nate Roberts, the leading receiver from last week, makes the play and puts the Warriors in Longhorn territory. Now the Warriors are moving fast. Cantrell gets the snap, hands it off to Hudson Howard. He's looking to the left on the short side of the field and is pushed out of bounds by number 17. That is Creighton Jones.
Man, going back to those previous two plays before that run by Howard right there, Major, that last one, man, you had the one before that where Stewart called it. He threw it from hash to hash. That one right there, man, Major, just cool, calm, and collected back there in the pocket. And man, you've had Coop involved earlier, but man, why not go to Mr. Nate there for a pass play? Get him involved on the evening.
1:18 left to go in the half. As they have two receivers to the right. High snap over Major's head. Ball bounces on the other side of the field. Cantrell's looking to make something happen at the 40-yard line and is down at the 41-yard line. My goodness, that one is a huge loss on the play. As I'm not even going to try to do the math that quick. And it's going to be a very long third down attempt here for the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't care if you were 7'10" right there. You didn't
Wimbayama wasn't catching
you didn't
that
have
one.
a chance at that ball.
And the ball's at 42 of Washington. They have to get to the 29 as it is third down and 33. Longhorns inching forward. Cantrell looking to throw it. Now rolling left. Got some room to run. And the Longhorns can't get him down, but finally do right around midfield.
Timeout right here, probably.
Yeah,
Let's see if
you
Longhorns
just let
call
it
a
run.
timeout.
Unless
Let's see if
they
the
do.
Longhorns call a timeout. Does not look like they're going to. There's 18 seconds left.
We're gonna let it go down, and then where we can have one play left.
It'll be fourth down and 22. Yeah, if you're Jones, you probably should have called a timeout to avoid that any potential Hail Mary. See Coach Beller looking to call a timeout, and he does. Let's see what he attempts to do on this fourth down and 22. We'll keep it here. Ball's at the 49-yard line of Washington. And so got to think maybe try to show off Major's arm here. Oh, the hook and ladder play. That's where I walk and run around, act like I'm lost.
If there was ever a time for it, this is it right here.
Yeah, Brad was asking for timeout, and at 3 seconds, they said, "Yeah, there we go, 3 seconds." And the official looked at him like, "You want a timeout?" And yeah, we want a timeout.
Well, why not? You got 6'4",
Exactly.
6'5",
Pass interference,
and then maybe get some Max Wilson up
I
there
got
if
something
you want
for
to.
you here. So Cooper Alexander, Nate Roberts looking ladder.
Cooper Alexander, Nate Roberts. Well, let's see what they do here. You got to wonder, does Jones bring pressure? Not give Major enough time to sit back there and throw? As they line up with three defensive backs at the 35-yard line. And so usually if it's one last play, you think those defensive backs just
screen pass right here to.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they might be bringing pressure because they bring Cage Morse in motion, and they're running the shovel play to Hudson Howard. Similar to a screen, they're going to see if he can do anything as he's at the 35. Now he's at the 30, looking for room to run. He stays in bounds and is finally brought down at the 22-yard line. Not a bad idea.
Just add a couple yards in stats for him.
Kind of like a screen play and see what you can get. But the Warriors, after falling down 18-0, come storming back in that second quarter to take a 21-18 lead here at halftime in the semifinals of the Class 2A state football playoffs. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv. Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter.
As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
A-Plus Real Estate. We love helping people.
At A-Plus Real Estate, we know that your home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make, and we want your purchase to be easy. We can help you with your personal residence, your commercial property, or land, and we're proud to represent the Oaks, a new gated addition in the Washington School District located on Highway 39. Contact Anita at A-Plus Real Estate.
At 387-3322. We love helping people.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
A-Plus Real Estate. We love helping people.
At A-Plus Real Estate, we know that your home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make, and we want your purchase to be easy. We can help you with your personal residence, your commercial property, or land, and we're proud to represent the Oaks, a new gated addition in the Washington School District located on Highway 39. Contact Anita at A-Plus Real Estate.
At 387-3322. We love helping people.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome back to Oklahoma, home of Miller's on Miller Field here. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. Warriors started down 18-0 and came roaring back. Led by that Max Wilson pick six. They're up 21-18 with 7:40 to go in halftime. Got some stats provided by our man Bob Ferris. Kyle, read those on your phone, or you need a little more time?
Bob sent them to me, and Stewart put Jones. So Washington here, I can read Bob's.
The jump.
Bob's writing up here. So Washington, 23 rushing attempts, 59 yards. Majors 5-11 passing for 102 total. Is that right, Stewart?
Yes.
All right, I'll just make sure I got Washington's here. But 8 first downs, penalties, 3 penalties for 35 yards. So been quiet penalty wise. 102 yards though. It don't seem like that. Seems like a lot more than that. So far. Flip it over to Jones. 15 rushing attempts, 123 yards, 5 for 8 passing for 134 yards and 257 total. So Jones,
they've been moving the ball.
They've been moving the ball. Definitely got the total outmatched between Washington. 13 first downs, 3 penalties for 30 yards. So penalties are pretty even matched.
Well, and the difference in the game now is the 2-1 turnover rate. Jones able to fall on the onside kick attempt, the ball bouncing on the up man's head. This line drive right to his face mask. They're able to rock around that. Throw it down to Stewart. Stewart, you got any scores for us on that Millwood Kiefer game?
Yeah, that one's went to halftime as well, and Kiefer's up 14-12.
Got to think that Kiefer and Millwood playing at Bristow. Kiefer right near their backyard. That's going to be a exciting fan base as they're looking to punch their ticket to Edmond and Chad Richardson Stadium.
Got the Bigsby Jinx score. Bigsby's up in that one 28-7 at half.
Bixby just their train.
Yeah, just been rolling people, man. Blanchard, one shout out to them.
Coach
one last night.
Coach Craig representing a local area team. You got to think about, you talk about softball and football in this area of Washington, Purcell, Blanchard, Tuttle, all those teams in the softball arena had very successful seasons, and now Blanchard and Tuttle always having good football seasons. Blanchard able to knock off Wagner last night in an epic football game at Chad Richardson Stadium.
Yeah, Wagner returning, defending state champion from last year, so pretty good ball game. Tried to stay up, had a little weather delay, man. That game didn't kick off till about 9:15 last night.
Yeah.
I tried to power through it, but I ended up going to bed. Started the fourth quarter.
I think Blanchard canceled school today after that, and I don't blame him.
They had it already planned.
Okay.
Yeah, they had that planned to be out because they knew it. Whatever happened, nobody was going to get home early last night.
That's true.
We'll keep it here. Talk about. I think we got a game tomorrow, TJ.
Longhorn game. Yeah, we're looking for another Longhorn loss tomorrow in the Big 12 championship game. I don't know how likely that is. Texas looking to try to sneak into the college football playoff?
OSU has the advantage, guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got both Cowboy fans up here in the booth, but Stuart, when me and TJ bet against our Cowboys, that it usually doesn't turn out good for us. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pick TU tomorrow.
UT, you mean? the way the season's gone. Okay, look at the way the season's gone. Both teams had. Well, let's go back. OSU. First 2 games of the season, you would thought they were going to go 0 and whatever.
Yeah.
Texas gets beat by OU after they beat Alabama.
Right.
And then OSU, they finally figured out that Ollie Gordon's a running back.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
He can carry a team. So I wouldn't. You looked at it, TJ? They're 15-point dogs right now?
Yeah, 15-point underdogs.
Yeah. So you know what? that's just another thing that they can say, okay, hey, we're underdogs again. Let's go prove it. They can't get behind. They can't get way behind
No, they
and
do not
try to
seem to play like that.
come back in a ball game. Guys, let's talk about being behind this Warrior team. You're down 18. We have not been down
I can't
seven.
remember that.
Seven's the most we've been down all year long.
I can't remember a time we've been down. Well, 18 period, except for against like the Metro Christian days in the
Yeah,
Marlow game, or not Marlow Millwood game, but yeah,
in 2 years, guys, we
right.
haven't. So to have the to not lose your cool,
Right.
to be patient and stay in the game, stay in your game. We've done absolutely well. We got to clean up our snaps.
Yeah.
We got to get that right in this second half because there before we got the ball on the 1 yard line and we had moved it out to midfield and then a bad snap puts us in a hole.
Now you could hear Coach, I believe it was Coach K, one of the coaches on the sideline trying to get Kingston Trainer to just calm down. I think he's a little amped up, rightfully so, making his first semifinal start at that center position, but has done a great job all year. And you hope for the young man, you look for him to correct that over this half. Give him 20 minutes to calm down a little bit, calm those nerves, and settle in. We'll see what he has to start this second half as the Warriors will get the ball. Go ahead, Kyle.
Well, I'm sure Coach Beller, like you said, Kingston. I mean, give him credit. He's been pretty good back there all year.
Had big shoes to fill. Caleb
big shoes to fill. Coming back,
But
coming in this year.
Hey, think about it. You go back to we talked about the game coming in here 2 years ago. We're at Langston in the semifinals against Beggs, and the same thing happened with Caleb Bruce.
Yeah.
They had to pull him out, get him calmed down,
Yeah.
and then everything was okay.
Yeah, if I remember right, Beggs had a huge 300-pounder at that nose guard position, and if I was in that same spot, I'd be trying to get to my blocking assignments as soon as possible too. The Warriors are taking the field for their halftime warm-ups, getting closer and closer to the start of the second half. Again, Warriors will receive the second half snap. We're waiting for Coach Beller to take the field. We'll hear what he has to say. It should be an interesting halftime halftime interview here because he's got a lot to say. Kind of a tale of two quarters, Kyle.
Yeah, definitely. Come out, just kind of take that first punch in the mouth. But Washington kind of held their head up. So I'm kind of like you. I'm curious to see what Coach Beller has to say right here. And he's making his way towards Stewart there at midfield and giving Spalding a little pep up, little defensive hoorah here for the second half.
Yeah, looks like he's about to get there. We'll see what he has to say on the halftime show. Take it away, Stuart.
Okay, Brad, down 18-0, and but everybody just kept their cool, and there was just adjustments that needed to be made. You give up the turnover on the kick that hit a lineman, but after that, everybody just sort of calmed down, and it was a better last probably 15 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, the resiliency of the team really showed through. They didn't panic. They showed their grit and their toughness and everything that we work on. And I told them, I said, guys, this is not our breaking point. They haven't found our breaking point yet. Make them find it, but find theirs first. And so that's what we have to continue to do. And it's not just 8 minutes of the first quarter; it's a 48-minute game.
Yeah, well, that's what we were saying. There's a lot of football left to be played. We made mistakes that we haven't made all year long.
Yes, and we just got to settle in. We got a couple of youngsters that's playing like youngsters right now. We've got to get them settled down. Screaming and yelling doesn't fix it at this point. We know that they can do it. So now we just got to get them settled in and go execute.
All right, Brad. Best of luck second half.
Thank you.
Now, very well put there by Coach Beller. Cool. We talked about it in the first half. Just first time the Warriors Stone University, they are 16 seniors deep, and so you got to like the poise from those young men as they're able to.
These guys have been here before, man.
Yeah.
They've seen this, year in and year out. But Coach Beller talked about a little screaming. He's gonna have to go get him a hot tea after the game.
But
sound like he's about to lose his voice.
I saw him, guys, when on the there at the end when Kingston had the bad snap, lost his 30. He didn't say a word, and that's the maturity of the coaches as well.
Right.
that knowing that's
Letting him
not
help him.
he's not trying to do that.
Right. He's not saying I'm chucking that thing down.
I'm not. That's not what Kingston wanting to do. So, hey, hats off to him. I bet you we'll see a different Kingston in the second half.
Sure. We got about a minute left. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff of the second half. Warriors up 21-18 here on the WashingtonWarriors.tv network.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome, Warrior fans, back to Yukon, Oklahoma. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson as we are set for the second half kickoff. Warriors inching up with some protection on the front line. You see Cage Morris lined up in the middle of the field now, as they have eight players. The Warriors do inside of between the 50 and the 40. Only 3 people deep. They're anticipating an onside kick, and there it is. Takes a high bounce. Cage Morris set right in position. Great job by the coaching staff to put their players in position to have success. As Cage Morris, that's the first time I've seen him all year in the middle of the field there on the kickoff return, and he corrals that onside kick. And
Thank
gives the
you
Warriors,
for the good field position.
Yeah, great field position to start the second half.
Well,
Ball was at the
sneak
43-yard line.
one of your go-to receivers there in on your hands team. Good job by the coach staff making an adjustment there. Definitely didn't want to give up one like we did there. Second kickoff for the ball game, and let the momentum go back on Jones' side.
2 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left as the Warriors go from right to left. They hand it off to Hudson Howard. He breaks a tackle in the backfield, across midfield, near the 40-yard line, down to the 42, inside Longhorn territory.
Think about last week. We saw Hudson give up the football. What did he do, right? When he saw contact coming, doubled it up. Exactly.
First down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Mason Singletary and Nate Roberts on the right side of the field. Cooper Alexander, the tight end, on the left, along with Mason Singletary at wideout as Nate Roberts goes in short motion. They hand it off to Hudson Howard. He's trying to get to the outside, uses his speed to get to the 35, got some blocking downfield, and is pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Big gain again by Hudson Howard. Gives them a first down at the 22-yard line.
Good run right there, Hudson Howard. Plenty of space on the outside. Seen that time and time again tonight. But had Cage Morris blocking downfield, man. Had that defender locked up, and Hudson Howard just tucked in right behind him. Get out of bounds. Bring up 1st and 10 right here from the 22 here for the Warriors to start this opening drive in the second half.
Handoff goes again to Hudson Howard. Makes a guy miss and is tackled after a short gain. We'll take a Purcell Vision Source replay of that. And this good job by the lineman for the Jones Longhorns to get a hand on Howard in the backfield to slow him down a little bit. Fortunate to pick up 5 yards on that play. Second down and 5. The ball at the 17-yard line. 10:53 to go in the third. Singletary and Roberts on the right side. Cantrell looks to run it on the left side. Takes his time, uses his blockers, makes a man miss. Warriors!
What a play right there. Just a little design. Major Cantrell specialty keeper. And, man, you had a host of Warriors out there blocking TJ Amazing, just tucked in right behind him. Had Hudson Howard, the offensive lineman, leading the way, and just made one cut. And Major Cantrell puts the Warriors on the board to strike first here in the second half.
Guys, you couldn't ask for a better start. Come out and just go drive it straight down their throat. Not even throwing the football, just run it down their throat.
Extra point attempt as Mason Thomas kicks it up and through the uprights with 10:38 to go in the third quarter. Warriors up 28-18.
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
A-Plus Real Estate. We love helping people.
At A-Plus Real Estate, we know that your home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make, and we want your purchase to be easy. We can help you with your personal residence, your commercial property, or land, and we're proud to represent the Oaks, a new gated addition in the Washington School District located on Highway 39. Contact Anita at A-Plus Real Estate.
At 387-3322. We love helping people.
Welcome back to UConn. CJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris, Stuart McPherson. Warriors up 28-18 as Tanner Olson line drives, kicks it through the hands of the Longhorn up man. That is number 36, and he is smothered by the special teams play at the 24-yard line. That is Nick Norris trying to get that ball and unable to do so. Kilmer makes the tackle.
First down Longhorns on their own 25-yard line.
They'll get first down at the 25-yard line. $10:32 to go in the third quarter. See what the Longhorns have in store. Their first possession of the second half. Warriors inching up to the line of scrimmage, anticipating run. Sawyer makes a man miss in the backfield, but the Warriors defense is swarming. Cole Beller and Cade Norman make the tackle after about a yard gain. Good job by Sawyer to avoid the tackler in the backfield, but unable to get past Beller and Taylor.
Yeah, Lampkin had a chance to hit him in the backfield there and just kind of whiffed. But like you said, Warrior D just swarming in.
Slow them up. That's all you got to
slow 'em
do.
up. Hey, tell Best to come up here.
Yeah,
He's on his way.
He's coming. Second down and 9. Spread formation by the Horns. Looking for the double move. Wilson, great job in coverage as Treacy unable to make that play. And Lane Taylor, Kane Lampkin in on the tackle. A yard gain on the play. Really good job by Max Wilson not falling for the double move on Braden Scott.
Guys, you see 88, the tight end?
Yeah. I
You know
don't
who was he's out here on the end. You know who was guarding him?
Cole Beller?
Cole Beller. Right on top of him.
Longhorns, 3rd and 7 here. Creasy takes a snap, drop back, flees the pocket, throws it over the middle. Not sure who caught that, but Jones.
Number one.
Number one's going to have a first down conversion here. Good job by Creasy Stewart, staying up in the pocket, making something. Had a little pressure back there.
Step through a would-be tackler in the backfield. He's an athlete.
Yeah,
You know, Kyle. He's a difference from last year. I mean, from last week 2 to now.
yeah, because we put some pressure on that kid. That younger kid, man, he could sling a little bit, but man, Creasy, He's one
his
of those
legs.
pocket passer,
Yeah.
man. He'll step up and make something happen. Creasy calling out the cadence of the line. First and 10 here for the Longhorns. Takes the snap, hands it off. No, keeps it up the middle. Creasy's going to get about 4 on the play.
Cade Norman.
Norman coming in, making a tackle there. Stewart, that's one name we've haven't heard tonight a whole lot on defense, but good to see him back out there.
Yeah, he's going to Coach K told him right before we go out. He said, "Get ready." He said, "It's time for you to step up right here."
Creasy in the guns. Got 2 receivers down here at the bottom of the screen, one at the top. Since 17 in motion. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it up the middle again. Looks like Cole Beller. Is that Cole Beller or is that Jake Taylor? It's Cole Beller went low there.
Yeah.
Not before Creasy was able to pick up about 4 there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1 here for the Longhorns.
Alexander is on the tackle as well.
Stewart probably look for Creasy again right here.
Yeah, he's going to call his number one more time.
Creasy 3rd and 1. Takes a snap. Keeps it. Gets outside the tackle there and was able to pick up the 1st down. Creasy, 3 possessions in a row, keeping the ball right there. Jones trying to keep the momentum going with their number 1 guy back there in the backfield. He's done a good job of it tonight.
He's gonna call his number a bunch tonight because right now you saw it. He was 11 of 13 passing, and the only 2 he missed on was 2 that we intercepted.
Yeah.
So he can, but it's just time consuming. He's a lot of clock when your Warriors are up 10, so that's okay.
Creasy sends a man in motion out of the gun. Hands it off on the sweep. Warriors miss a guy. Was able to 24 the ball carrier right there. Able to pick up about 4 or 5 yards there on 1st down.
Yep. We miss him in the backfield. Had him wrapped up.
We're going to have to wrap up here. Creasy's carried the ball numerous amount of times here on this drive. 2nd and 6 here. Creasy barking out the cadence. 6:24 in motion. Drops back to pass. Tries to hit 60 or 88 over the middle. One of their big receivers, Cade Norman, had that one read all day and was able to just break it up.
Yeah, Riley Ellison. Yeah. 6'5", 200 pounds.
So big old
Yeah, Cade Norman did a good job of being right there. And, if Cade's not there, that catch is a little bit easier.
Hey, guys, here it's double turbo. We've got Nate and Cooper in.
Nate Cooper and Nathan Spalding, the 3 linemen, as it's going to be 3rd down. Creasy sends a man in motion. It's going to be a pass down. He's running up the middle, and he is hit hard, bounces off of Spalding. Spalding does not let go, and he crosses the 40-yard line of Washington down to about the 39. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and obviously the Longhorns are going to go for it.
Yeah, definitely go for it here. Creasy, that was definitely 3rd down play right there. 3rd, not really long, but trying to get the 4th and manageable right here. That was definitely a design. Creasy run, drop back, just quarterback keep up the middle there. Bring out 4th down and 3, man. Stewart, this would be a big statement right here. Warriors come up with a turnover right here.
Need something big right here. Don't get beat deep. Don't get it go on a get and go.
Creasy looking to pass. Throwing over the middle. 17 is the intended defender or offensive player.
Yeah,
they're going to get Cole Beller as they try to isolate him on number 17, Creighton Jones, a 6'3", 180-pound receiver. A little bit of a size mismatch as Cole Beller coming in around 5'8". Got about 7 inches on him. I don't know, Kyle. That
they were holding hands.
It was physical play, but I don't know if there was necessary. It looked like Great. What's his name? 17. Creighton Jones. Looked like he tried to sell that play a little bit. He was able to get the flag drawn, give the Longhorns
That,
the ball.
that flag came out pretty early.
They were holding hands going down the field. Basically, that's really what it was.
Longhorns come out with two receivers to the left. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Little hitch route is completed. Nice tackle there by Tanner Olson as number 21, Chase Pitts, makes the reception at the 16-yard line. Going to be near a first down. They're going to call him a little bit short. Be second in inches with 4:52 to go in the third quarter.
Tanner Olson, man, showing his speed out there in that corner spot. Came in and just wrapped him up. A little power slam to the ground right there. Bring up second short right here for the Longhorns. Longhorns showing a little life here, keeping this drive going.
Yeah, this would be a big statement score if they're able to get it in the end zone. Handoff goes to Sawyer up the middle, and they pick up the first down. Be first down and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Just a good solid run right there by Sawyer. Second one. Definitely just give it to him, pick up the first down, and Longhorns kind of knocking on the door right here. Got first and 14 here, or first and 10 from the 14. They'll probably like having a fresh set of downs.
Jones, quarterback Creasy, is thrown to the right, and it is out of bounds. Pass intended for Pitts. And he's unable to come down with that as Creasy was running for his life there on the right side of the field.
Spalding trying to get off a block there. They're going to go turbo package right here, Stewart.
Yeah, double. Well, they're going to start throwing the football right here, guys. So you might as well try to come get some pressure on him. We hit him the last time he threw the ball.
Second down and 10. Creasy looking to throw, rolling to the right. Throws it, got a man open in the end zone. And we're waiting for the signal. Do not see a signal. They're conferring, the officials are, and they give him the touchdown. I don't know what the confusion was.
That was a late call.
Nobody was looking. The official on this side got taken out of bounds by Kesey coming out of bounds. And so he had no clue. We got held. I don't know if it was Nate or Cooper, just got jerked down to the ground.
Yeah, whoever was close to our sidelines.
Yes.
Yeah, you could hear the fans on the last couple possessions or a couple plays calling for a holding as the Longhorns will attempt a 2-point conversion, 28 to 24. They're going to try to get to within 2 in this ball game. They have 3 receivers stacked up on the left side, single receiver to the right. Fake the pass to the left, looking to run to the right. Creasy's got some room to run, and he is in for the 2-point conversion attempt with 30:45 to go in the third quarter. Warriors up 28 to 26 over the Jones Longhorns. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you.
Welcome back to UConn. Warriors up 28-26 after an impressive drive by the Longhorns, aided by a pass interference penalty on third down and long. They tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. Max Wilson back deep to receive. Looks like Wilt is going to get this one. Runs to the left, now back to the right, and he is tackled at the 33-yard line of Washington. Big drive here for the Warriors.
Yep. Let's just go eat some clock here. Continue to show our dominance running the football.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Stuart. Jones, they've proven they haven't been able to stop us. But give them credit going down and answering the call right there. To stay in this game, though, they're going to have to step up, play a little D, though.
Yeah, and it's how much of a asset is to have such a good line and running game to lean on to grind some clock and gain some yardage here. As Hudson Howard takes the handoff, runs to the left side of the field, and is tackled at the 35-yard line, a gain of about 2. Number 5.
Yeah, Jones had that one read out. Not a whole lot there for Howard. Just take what you can get, pick up 2. Reset here on second down.
Got second down and 8, 3:13 in the third quarter. Warriors up 28-26. Mason Singletary on the right side of the field. Cage Morris on the left. 2 tight ends. Flank to the right is Cantrell looking to pass. Looking to throw it deep to Singletary in single coverage, and it is intercepted. Braden Scott. Well, let's see if who they give it to. It might be an alternating possession, and no, the back judge gives it to the Longhorns.
They had the ball because they had us inside cover.
And the turnover will give the Longhorns the ball at the 35-yard line of Jones with 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Good coverage there by Scott as he was pretty much stuck on Singletary.
Well, that too, and then you had your check down. You had Roberts out there in the flats too.
First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Twins left for the Longhorns. Creasy looking to keep it. He is sacked in the backfield. Kane Lampkin with the tackle for loss, a 4-yard loss on the play. Good job there by the junior defensive end who's had a heck of a season. Kind of a breakout season for that young man.
Yeah, that's what you got to get right there. You see the last drive, Creasy was able to get to that second level, get through that first level, and pick up some yards. But, man, Lampkin hitting him in the backfield right there, bringing him down for a loss. That's what you got to do right there. If Creasy's going to keep the ball, you got to put him in the backfield.
Handoff goes to Sawyers. He's running right, and Dawson Thomas makes the tackle as Sawyer nears the original first down marker, a gain of 5, and the Longhorns will have third down and 9 with 1:59 to go in the quarter.
Lampkin and Spalding coming off here, going to go double turbo. No, they're keeping Spalding out. Spalding's
in the nose guard
on that package.
Yeah, Lampkin comes out.
They put a lot of speed now. Easton Berglund in at linebacker as well. So the Warriors put speed out on the field as Creasy's looking to throw it on the slant, the wide receiver screen, and it is bobbled and incomplete.
What a play right there by Double Deuce, man. Getting through the defender and just breaking that up, causing havoc behind the line of scrimmage. Jones tried to flip that one out quick, but, man, Alexander getting through the blocking and just demolishing that play.
Huge play on the third down by the defense as it is now going to be fourth down. 1:25 to go in the quarter as the Warriors were able to avoid any punishment on that turnover. Creasy lines up in the shotgun position.
He'll back up and pooch punt it.
He backs up to punt it. High punt, not very far, as it bounces at the 37 and rolls about 2 yards to the 35. And again, guys, that's a wipe your brow moment right there as the Warriors able to get off the field on defense, and that turnover didn't cost them.
Now let's just again try to go play ball control here, guys. Let's move it down the field, get this quarter over with, turn it around, and then go go score on the fourth quarter drive.
Singletary gets shifted to the left side of the field as the Warriors still moving from right to left in this third quarter. Next to Cage Morris as they go two tight ends. Handed off to Hudson Howard, waiting for the hole to develop and is unable to gain much yards as he falls forward. Going to get about 3 on the play.
Look for a bootleg at some point. They've got everybody flowing, everybody's pulling. Look for Major to take a bootleg.
Well, that's what happened in the game last year at Jones, where there was a zone read and
99 yards.
went 99, yeah. 47 seconds and counting in this third quarter. Warriors looking to get to the state championship again for the fourth straight season as Hudson Howard breaks a couple of tackles and falls forward to the 46-yard line to give the Warriors a first down. I'll be curious. 34 seconds left on the game clock, and they're going to stop the clock. So yeah, they won't. They'll have to run another play.
Start back. It should. Yeah.
They'll have to run one more play though. As looks like the Longhorns bring in the big guy. It's like 77. Is that Estrada? That's Michael Renfro.
He's
6 foot 280.
He's been in. He took number 4's place.
Cantrell hands it off to Howard. Nice cut in the hole as he crosses into Jones territory for the 1 second left. He'll wind that up as he gets to the 44-yard line, what looks to be the final play of the third quarter. And the Warriors are driving here at UConn, trying to add to their 2-point lead.
Coach Miller ran out on the field. One more quarter.
We'll take a break. Warriors up 28-26, heading into the fourth.
Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to UConn, where the Warriors have a first down at the 44-yard line. Cantrell hands it off to Howard. Howard makes a man miss in the middle of the field, and he gets about 7 yards. There's going to be a penalty on the play. And Stewart, you mentioned during the break, Hudson, that's his 17th carry. He's at 16 for 158, knocking on the door, 10 yards a carry. And
we'll add on to that, 15 yards.
Big face mask. And the Warriors now be nearing the red zone. We're looking to extend this lead to 10. Ball is going to be placed at the 22-yard line of Jones. Warriors just dominating on the ground in this second half. I don't see any other reason to throw it. Just keep letting the running backs and the linemen do their job as Cade Norman takes the snap and runs it, spins off of a defender, and falls forward for about a 6-yard gain. This offensive line, guys, is starting to impose its will on the Jones Longhorns.
Yeah, but it helps to have two good, solid running backs back there in the backfield that just follows the leaders, man. Like you said, doing work in the trenches, but, man, give credit to these running backs, just following blocks, hitting the right holes at the right time, and just racking up the yards tonight.
2nd down and 4. Nate Roberts goes in motion from right to left. Cade Norman gets the handoff and follows some linemen, and he's going to be just short. He'll bring up a 3rd down and short situation for this Warrior offense.
They've changed, guys. They've taken the big guys out of the middle of their line. And if you notice that, and now that's why we're just, hey, let's go get them. Let's go let the big dogs eat, as Kyle Harris would say.
Yeah. Third down and 1 for the Warrior offense. Roberts in motion. Comes back to the right. Howard makes a man move. He's got room to run. Is he in? He is in. Touchdown, Warriors.
What a freaking cut, man.
13-yard touchdown run as he breaks ankles in the hole to give the Warriors an 8-point lead.
Man, 2 back-to-back cuts there. Thought he was going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Makes one guy miss, and then gets upfield, makes another one miss. Yards after contact is what we talk about with that man. And he made him pay for it right there.
In for your extra point attempt is number 13, Mason Thomas. Number 12, Tatum Wilk will be the placeholder. And Nate Roberts, who's done a great job providing holes for this running back committee, will be your snapper. As Wilk takes the snap, places it down, and the kick goes through the uprights with 10:31 to go in the ball game. The Warriors are up 35-26. We're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier.
Welcome back to UConn. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. Warriors up 35-26 after the 13-yard touchdown run by Hudson Howard. And Hudson, 5 touchdowns in the previous meeting between these two teams, putting his mark on this game as well, as Tanner Olson was set to kick. Looking to kick away from Braden Scott. Does, as the ball dribbles to the 28-yard line. And again, Jordan Kilmer in on the tackle of number 36, Nick Norris. Longhorns will have the ball at around the 30-yard line.
Need a stop right here, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say that the last possession, Jones marched down the field. So now it's going to take a Warrior defense here. They get a stop here. You gotta feel really good about what the offense has been able to do. As Creasy marches his troops out on the field, they come out in their spread formation. Braden Scott, the receiver to watch here on the left side of the field. Creasy looking right. They're trying to throw it on the fake screen. Now he's running up the middle, and he is tackled. Looks like Keller Howard makes the tackle. And that just kind of tough. They were working that double move, guys. Whenever the Warriors blew up that screen play earlier in that last possession, they're looking to hit the double move, and nothing was there. Good play by Creasy to run it up the middle, as there's lots of room to run. The Warrior defense backing up to try to take away the deep play. Creasy fakes the handoff again, runs it up the middle in case Alexander makes the tackle from behind, but not after a 7-yard gain. Making it 2nd down and 3. Again, Longhorns moving the ball in the interior of this Warrior defense.
You got to give credit to Creasy though, man. He's a good solid quarterback back there. He can throw it, he can run it, but he runs it well, man. He reminds me a lot of Carson May.
Yeah, faster
than Carson, but man, just a big guy back there. Get out of the pocket and run a little bit.
Goes it to the flats, and he is tackled by Ben Vaughn, the receiver on the play. Can't get the number, but that is going to give the Longhorns a 1st down. That is number 21 for the Longhorns, Chase Pitts. But yeah, I was thinking more of the Kirk Francis kid from Metro Christian. Maybe not near as fast, but he shows off his legs. And you guys been watching any college football. Kirk Francis playing at TU now and playing well. Creasy fakes like he's running, hands it off. No gain on the play as the Warrior defense able to make the tackle. Lane Taylor in the miss, as well as Kane Lampkin.
I was about to say credit Kane getting upfield right there, turning back in, just letting Taylor and them guys in the middle linebacker position fill the gaps, make a play right there.
Millwood and Kiefer. Kiefer still up 14-12.
Second down and 10. Mason Wire hadn't heard his name in a while as Creasy's looking to throw and throws it over the middle and is caught. Tackle broken by big number 88 as he carries some Warrior defenders past the 25-yard line. Nice physical running by Riley Ellefson. He makes the catch in the middle of the field and then gains 10 more yards. Gained about 20 on the play. Make it first down and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
8:17 to go in the ballgame. Go ahead.
Heads up, pitch and catch, man. Keeping this drive alive. Longhorns getting closer, edging towards the end zone right here. Almost inside their own 20.
Fumble on the snap, and Creasy's able to come up with it and throws it up. Should have been intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Two Warrior defenders there.
Both went up at the same time.
Knocked each other away.
I think it's Dawson and Max, the two return men, the killers on the return team.
Both of them saw pick six written all over that one.
And I can't believe Creasy threw that up there. There was nobody there. You think that he would try to throw it away instead. Nearly ended the game for the Longhorns. Second down and 10 now with 8:01 to go. Wire goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep to him. Creasy's running to the right, throwing to the right. It's back to his tight end, Ellefson. And he makes the catch at the 15-yard line.
They had numbers there. Just roll Creasy out of the pocket on a little roll out there. Longhorns had the numbers there. Just kind of slipped it into the flats and was able to pick up pretty close to the first down right there. Bring up third and one. Third and a half yard right here for the Longhorns.
Yeah, this one's going
definitely two down territory.
This is all Creasy right here. He's getting ready to take snap, and he's just going to keep it. Goes left, now goes back right, and runs through some offensive linemen and down to the 5-yard line near the 4. And they'll have first down and goal. This Jones Longhorns team will not go away.
Give them credit. They've been here all night. Took the lead early in the game, and just still knocking on the door right here. 35-26. Still plenty of time left in this ball game, TJ, and Longhorns definitely think it punch one in right here.
First down and goal from the 4. Handoff goes to Sawyer, and Ben Vaughn there along with Cade Norman. Excuse me, that's Cade Morse as the linebacker making the tackle. They gain about 1.
Had Alexander checking him for a concussion. I think he's okay. We've got another Cole Beller over with a possible dislocated finger.
Yeah, Alexander Stewart. A couple plays ago,
he made the big hit on the tight end.
Big hit came in, and a little slow to get up after that one.
Second down, goal from the 3, and Sawyer keeps it and is in the end zone untouched. As the Longhorns get 6 on the play, make it 35-32. You got to think up. How about all those missed extra points for the Jones Longhorns? They'd be in the lead right now.
Yeah. Well,
they're going
sitting here watching Millwood and Kiefer too. You know, Millwood, they don't ever kick field goals either. They go for 2 every time. So that's definitely both of these semifinal ball games. That's been a big factor in the scores.
Well, this one's coming down to being an instant classic as it is 35-32 with 6:17 to go. Longhorns going for 2 here. They're trying to run the screen up the middle, and it is going to be at the end. Is he out?
He's short.
One official calls him in. Man, I thought the Warriors had him stood up at the goal line. The officials thought otherwise. They give him the 2 points. Wow. And that's going to make it 35-34 Warriors.
That was a blow call right there. They called that one.
I thought they called early. I
Yeah.
thought they called that one early. As the Warriors still lead by 1, 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a short break. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote. whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Yukon, Oklahoma. Warriors clinging on to a 1-point lead, 6:17 to go in the ball game. As Jones are set to kick off, and they only have one.
Hands team out right here.
Warriors only have one man back to receive this kickoff, and they kick it deep. That man is Hudson Howard, and he takes it at the 5. Runs it up the middle, breaks the tackle up the middle. Now he's brought down at the 25. One man to beat. Nice tackle there, and he falls down. The tackler for the Jones Longhorns. I don't know if he started cramping. That was number 50, it looks like.
Guys, you know, we talked about
Braden Diamond.
We talked about Nate Roberts and the different schools that were here to see him tonight. Coach is actually here and wondered what he's wore an Ohio State towel, a Oklahoma towel. He's wearing a Washington Warrior towel tonight.
All right. Well, here's the possession, boys. The Warriors can grind some clock and get a touchdown on this possession. They can all but call it good as they come out with 2 tight end set. Hudson Howard behind Cantrell. Cantrell hands it off to Howard, and he grinds it out past the 30-yard line to the 31. A gain of about 7 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
Good start. Good start to this drive right here. Let Howard get his licks in early. That's 7-yard open and drive run. We'll take that for probably this whole possession right here.
Yeah, you got to think it's going to be a heavy dose of that. No, probably won't be any passing unless it's something easily to throw in the flats, or if it's necessary, as Nate Roberts goes in motion to the left side. Cantrell hands it off to Howard, and he is met in the backfield by number 12, DeBusk. And that is a huge tackle. The Longhorn fans are getting loud on their side of the field. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long, and this is one of those situations where you might rely on Cantrell's legs, Kyle.
Yeah, definitely. You know, credit Jones right there, bringing Howard down in the backfield instead of 3rd and 3. We're looking at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 right here. Like you said, I like your call right there, TJ. Get Major out of the pocket. You got some big guys to pass to.
Oh, and that's not going to be good. Got a false start as the Warriors moved a little bit early. Back it up 5 yards and make it about 3rd and a long 11.
Stewart, you called a little bootleg earlier. It looked like.
Well, they had
it was a little play action right there.
They were going to go play action, get him out of the pocket, see what's there. If somebody's open, get it to him. If not, go get what you can.
3rd down and 11. Ball is at the 23-yard line with 4:48 to go in the ball game.
Guys, they have nobody in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I was about to say, look,
they got everybody lined up.
Cuba and Nate lined up. Hang there on the line.
Cantrell rolling to the right. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Looking to get past the defender in the backfield. And he has nowhere to go, and he is tackled at the 20-yard line. A loss of about 3 or 4. The clock will still be running, and the Jones Longhorns will get the ball back with 4:20 and counting on the clock.
Yeah, Major just scrambled for his life, tried to make something out of that, but Jones had him snuffed out over there on the sidelines. Just had to get down, and that'll bring up a punt right here for Washington.
Back to receive the punt for the Longhorns is number 1, Mason Wire. Tatum Wilk.
Got to have a good snap right here.
Tatum Wilk with the punting duties. Fumble would be big here for the Warriors if they could muff this punt. Nice punt by Wilk as it bounces at the 50. Takes a great Warrior bounce as it rolls inside the 35 and dies at the 32-yard line. Great punt there to flip the field by Tatum Wilk. And one thing to notice, the Longhorns have not kicked any extra points, which tells you they don't have a field goal kicker. They're only down 1, so you got to think that they're going to be looking to try to score a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, got to score, Stewart, but talking about your Warrior D right here. If there's a time to bend and not break, this is step up, get a stop right here, and
Need a stop. You know, let them eat some clock if you got to, but let's get a stop. Let's get a takeaway.
Both teams with 3 timeouts. 3:42 to go in the ball game. Winner of this game will punch their ticket to Chad Richardson Stadium to play for the gold ball next Saturday at 7 p.m. Spread formation by the Longhorns. Now they go empty set. Creasy takes the snap, looking to throw over the middle, and it is caught. And tackle is made past the 50-yard line to about the 47 by Dawson Thomas. Catching that pass was number 24, the tailback Sawyer. And Dawson gave him a pretty good hit on that one. He's got to come out of the game. They bring in number 11. That's Hanson, quarterback that we saw earlier. You got to think, wonder if there's a little trickeration. They got Hanson threw the ball pretty well in that first matchup.
if there was a time for it to be now, but man, credit Creasy settling in there and hitting Sawyer just right up the seam. Pretty big play here to start the drive here for Jones.
Hanson goes in motion. Now they're empty. 3 minutes to go. Creasy keeping it, running it up the middle, breaks a tackle, and is tackled at the 42-yard line. About 5 yards on the play. 2:58. Clock is still ticking.
As Jones, I'm sure they'd be fine with dragging this one out too down to the wire.
Yeah, you got to think they do not want Washington to have the ball back.
I don't think Jones is going to take a chance on throwing the football. Guys, they're being able to go.
They've been running it, yeah.
Carry,
yeah. 2:34 on the clock. They fake the handoff. Creasy's looking to throw. Now he's looking to run. Rolls to the right. Looking to throw it deep. Got into double coverage and is knocked away by Tanner Olson. Incomplete. 2 guys in coverage there. Tanner Olson, I can't get the other number. Looks like maybe Dawson Thomas.
Yeah, Dawson Thomas.
Coming from his safety position to knock that ball away as the receiver flew open at the last second. And Creasy underthrew that one as Pitts was not able to come down with that. Nice play by the defenses. It is 3rd down and 5 with 2:22 to go in this ball game.
Yeah, step for step, man. Olsen, he's been there before. Just stay step for step with him, breaking that one up.
They send a man in motion. Creasy's rolling right. He's got 2 defenders in the backfield. He makes the pass, and is it caught? I don't think so.
No,
incomplete.
What
Nice
a play right there. Hudson Howard slips over the top, gets a hand in there, breaks that ball up. What a heads-up play right there for the Warrior D.
Big play. Here we go, guys. 4th down and 5.
4th down. Not a person in their chairs here in Yukon as the side of the Washington Warriors is on their feet. Horns are blowing.
I'd like to see a little turbo package right here.
It looks like Creasy can't get the play in. There's 15 seconds on the play clock. 2:16 left in the game. 3 receivers to the left. Creasy takes the snap, looks right, looks back left, steps up into the pocket, and he's sacked.
He's sacked.
Hudson Howard, Ken Vaughn, and the rest of the Warrior defense holds him at the 45-yard line and gets the sack. Warriors will take over on downs with 2:06 to go in the ball game.
Stewart, you called it right there, man. What a big stand for this Washington defense stepping up. Creasy tried to get out of the pocket. They had a spy on him and just swallowed him up.
Give all the credit to the defensive backs, guys, that they stayed hooked up on their receivers, and Creasy had nowhere to throw the football. I would have thought he would try to force it somewhere.
I did too. Yeah, I did too. 1st down for the Warriors at the 45 of Washington. 2:06 to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Warriors clinging to a
We need a 1st down out of this.
Yeah, this is where Hudson Howard needs to take over.
No. Here's Major.
Cantrell takes the snap. Handoff goes to Howard. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. Falls down forward at the 48-yard line. 3 yards will give the Warriors the 1st down, and the Longhorns will take their first down. We'll take one with them as we try to calm down here in the booth. Warriors up 35-34. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are a leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs throughout Oklahoma and Texas. Their support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go, Warriors!
Welcome back to UConn. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris, Stuart McPherson, as the Warriors have 2nd down and 7 from the 48-yard line with 1:58 to go in the ball game. First down pretty much wins it. Cantrell takes the handoff. Hands it off to Howard. Howard breaks through. He's still the first down. Let's see where the official spotted. Right at the 45-yard line. Great blocking by the lineman as you saw the guards pulling from the left side to the right, providing the hole and a nice cutback by Howard. Oh, they're going to call him shorts?
Yeah, Stewart.
Bring a measurement. Man, this sideline on our side, he had him marked right on the 45-yard line.
Well, they go to the closest official, so it's going to be inches short. But that's okay. You got 2 downs to get.
Clock is stopped at 1 minute and 40 seconds as the chain gang brings the ball.
Hey, guys, real quick, we've got a timeout. Keeper 22, Millwood 14.
22 to 14, and it looks like it is about 6 inches short. So the Warriors will have it 3rd down and 6 inches. And I'm like you, Stuart. I kind of like this position because now you make Jones have to waste their 2nd timeout. And what's pretty much is you would think with this rushing attack, automatic 1st down. You got to wonder, do the Warriors have something in their pocket for a quarterback sneak?
Guys, no. Hey, for the play against Millwood that sealed the game against Millwood.
Yeah, Cantrell rolling to the right.
Yeah.
Let's see if Cantrell goes under center here. They did not call a timeout, so I guess is the clock going to roll?
It should.
That's what Coach Beller is saying. Let that clock roll. And the official winds it. There we go. Warriors waste 25 seconds. They have to snap the ball. So the clock is ticking at 1:34. Warriors waiting. Jones still has 2 timeouts. They line up in the pistol formation. Cantrell takes the snap, hands it off to Howard, and he tries to get to the 1st down. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be short. He lost
about the same spot.
Yeah, maybe lost an inch or 2. And Jones will take their 2nd timeout. 1 minute and 17 seconds left.
Oh, they say 1st down.
Wow. Oh, you got
I thought he marked. Well, now they're saying 4th down.
Yeah, that's right. They look. It's further back than it was before. It looked like it was on the white line on the previous down, so it's going to be 4th down. We'll keep it right here as it's been a great game between 2 rivals. You can call them rivals. You've met 6 times in 4 years.
Yeah.
And Jones having to face the short end of the stick those times. And the Warriors done a great job in an instant classic tonight as they're up 35.
You think about this. Do you think about punting here? Because you punt it, we've got some great punts, and you're gonna have maybe 1 minute 10 left and 1 timeout to give Jones? Huh?
No, you run the ball.
Well, and we just answered that.
Yeah.
Coach Bella answered that question.
Now, Coach Bella does have a timeout, has 3 timeouts. You might try to hard count him here and see if you can get the free 5 as Cantrell looks to be under the center. You do not want to get any penalty yardage here to make it more difficult on yourself. Now, Cantrell is in the pistol. He is hard counting to no avail as Jones stays settled in. They have 9 guys in the box.
You called it, Coach Beller.
Coach Beller's going to call a timeout. And, man, because what a game, guys. Jones Longhorns jump out to an 18-0 lead, and the Warriors don't flinch and come back and take the lead 21-18 to go into halftime. Get a touchdown to start the second half and go up 10, but some touchdowns and 2-point conversions by the Longhorns.
Guys,
they never gave up.
This is the drawback of being a spread team is that never go under center.
Right.
You know, Kyle, your play that you always the tush push.
Yeah.
You know, this would be the best place for that right now.
Both teams now back on the field as they head towards the line of scrimmage. 1:17 left to go in the ball game. It is 4th down and about 6 inches. Warriors get the first down. They punch their ticket to the state championship game. Cantrell in the pistol formation takes the high snap, looking to roll right. He's past the first down marker.
He's got it.
He needs to get down, and he
That's
does.
the game.
That's a first down for the Warriors at the 49-yard line.
You guys
They ripped
called
his
it.
helmet off.
Let Cantrell put the ball in the man's hands and let him ride this thing to the ship, man.
And
Yes, they ripped his helmet off, and he's got to come out of the play.
So who are they going to put in here?
So Brakefield. Coach Beller used another timeout because now it's a time play. You know, you got to count your time, how much you've got with the clock stopped. So now we're the amount of whatever the play takes, probably 5-6 seconds if we just kneel on it. But I don't know if we'll just kneel on it. We might go try to run a play here. But
well,
you got
I would just kneel
Brakefield
on
in.
it. They don't have any more timeouts left. Jones
Right,
doesn't. So
right.
they would just kneel it, and you can run all
You
30
should
seconds.
be able to run it out.
Yep.
Well, with calling the timeouts here, does Major not get to go back in?
No.
Just need to secure this snap. Cale Brakefield does. He'll have Howard back there to take anything that might go by him as they line up in the victory formation. Similar to what a field goal attempt would look like as Brakefield gets his first snap, and it's bobbled and fall down. Did the Warriors recover?
Yeah, I think Singletary was
Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my. They look
Washington's
like
got it.
whew, they look like it looked like Kingston was taking a little bit off of that one just to help Brakefield out. And Brakefield didn't get the hand on the ball, and Hudson Howard bobbled it in the backfield as well. Now, as Warriors
Now
recovered
what you
that,
got to do is let this snap it one more time and kneel on it.
Yeah.
27 seconds left in the play clock, 40 seconds on the game clock. So when that ticks under 30 seconds, I'm sure the Warriors will take that one. And my goodness, fellas, we'll wait for this last snap, but
Jones or
anything crazy.
Kiefer 22, Millwood 20 now.
Too bad we can't get it on the. Never mind. Final snap, hopefully. High snap, and Major kneels it down, and the Warriors are headed back to Edmond in Chad Richardson Stadium for the 4th straight time, the 29th straight victory. And what a game, fellas. What a game.
Man, what a game. Give Washington credit for coming in here, you know, being down 18-0, taking that first hit on the chin, man. But, man, the resilience of this team, keeping their head high, staying in it. I wouldn't doubt them for a second, but, man, what a game tonight. But also credit Jones, man. They came in, gave Washington their toughest ball game of the year and just come up a little bit short. But, man, Washington surviving tonight, rolling on to the state championship next weekend at UCO.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm glad we had this game tonight because the Warriors had to play from behind and had to play multiple touchdowns from behind. So whatever happens next week, you've been there.
That's right.
We've been hit tonight. We've got some injuries that we're going to have to heal up on. We get an extra day, so that helps. Cole's got a bad finger, and I think they got it back in place, but he should be ready to go by next week.
Yeah, that's nothing that a little buddy tape won't fix.
Oh, yeah. They got him wrapped up, and it was just one of those deals not coming back. He probably didn't need to play anymore this ball game.
But yeah, I'm with Kyle. You got to tip your hat to the Jones Longhorns. They gave the Warriors everything they wanted. Had a great game plan. Just fell a little bit short, and a great season by this coaching staff for the Longhorns and their players. And Clayton Creasy, I'm looking forward to watching him play in the future. Great legs, great arm, and they had a great season. So they have nothing to be ashamed of. And talking with our buddy Scott Mendel last night, he thought that this might be the state championship game. He thought that these two teams, that Jones was the best competition that was left in the field, and took it to a 1-point game, Kyle. I think he might have had a point.
Yeah, great game, man. there's a lot of people. There wasn't just one man that said that, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people been saying that. But we haven't seen Kiefer or Millwood. Watch some film on them, and that game Kiefer's up in it right now. So
That's close.
you would expect for maybe Kiefer to upset Millwood and roll on to the state championship next week, but. Who knows? Only time will tell. But I'm also looking forward to that game. Heard a lot of people say us and Kiefer
Yep.
match up well together.
Yep.
So it'll be one of the things. We'll see. We'll see after this evening who it's going to be next week. And man, I'm looking forward to it. That was a heck of a game. You called it tonight, TJ. Man, and Stewart said Washington. I agree with him. Washington needed that, but man, what a great game. We've had a lot of blowouts this year, but
That's fun.
it's kind of fun to go down to the wire for.
That's fun and win. That's good. Always good to win. Yeah,
Guys, you two did a great job in the booth tonight. Had great energy, and it's fun. It's fun to do these kind of games. Isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. And
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody back home listening to us. Appreciate the sponsors, and should be able to get the video feed after the game. Hopefully, our guys at Squirtle are going to be able to get that going for us. But hopefully, because it was a great game to watch. I'm sure it was just fine to listen to with our voices.